sorry.
Oh, I was just saying welcome.
Yay!
Yay!
Welcome.
Yes. So, oh,
Hello, everyone out there, in here, and in the weird space between.
so I just wanted to. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Or I was gonna ask if anybody wants to do a recap or has any like notes about what is going. You guys are currently in a fight. But yeah.
Notes.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
go
with
ahead,
that
go for it.
Ohio-shaped birthmark.
Continuing the conversation with Ilmandel and Lawanda says things are not yet in motion. Lawanda tells us where we can leave a note for her in town. Then she'll find us, since she would prefer we not go by her family's house since they are richy riches. Krell offers us to maybe go on his quest with elves. Barugala, Plague of Corn, Cord, Celt, Cleric of Cord,
Boy, that took a jump.
Barugal.
Power goal.
Right? Told you, my notes are awesome. Dressed in heavy robes with a shield that has lightning bolts and a hammer. So I just skipped the part about where we're like, bye, Krell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just-
that Krell meant that much to you guys.
Just out of the notes.
I mean, most of it was happening when there was a whole Krell scene where Tyrion wasn't there.
More likely, I'm emotionally invested, so I'm not taking notes.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Barugal, Plague of Corn, Cord, Cleric of Cord, dressed in heavy robes. Dressed in heavy robes with a shield that has lightning bolts and a hammer hanging at his waist.
I don't know why
beard,
that tickles me so much.
thick beard and prominent tusks, greenish tint skin. He's at the boat and looking for work on ship that he knows. In fact,
I'm gonna make a
we
Plague
are
of
on
Corn
boats.
druid.
In fact, we are on boats that he is familiar with. He seems super cheery and and full joy, which is lie. He's a muddy stick. We get the boat repaired and a better sign on the side. The crew had the materials on the boat for their repairs on the cannonball hole, so that was good. Sign, hashtag love this crew. 15 gold GP for a masthead of Hydra. Might be ready when we get back to Salt Marsh. Gotta remember that. Tyrion tries to learn more sailing tips. Gets to learn from Barugal. That's it, right? Barugal?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, Barugal.
At the cost of accepting his authority in this manner. Bach checks in with the lizard folk. Turns out they were run out of their home and were heading to their new hideout. He learned of their queen, Othokant, sub-chief Irtos, many warriors, minister named Sauriv, some random mermaid / sirens attack. We stomp them beaches.
Oh, we started to. We're in the process of it.
Oh no, according to
Yeah.
my notes, we're done. So let's start
Oh,
from there.
okay. I mean, you do take really good notes, so let's go with that.
Well, yeah, no, you guys are kind of in the middle of it. We were back at the top of the order, and wait, what the fuck? Wait, hang on. There we go. Yep, found it. Okay, so I have actually everyone. Oh, okay, I see what it did. For some reason, this is all out of order. Descending. So yeah, it was Barugal's turn.
Was it?
Currently, yeah, you are at the top. You rolled an 18. Everyone else had rolled like super low.
I don't remember that, but okay.
I got a 5.
Yeah. I also have it written in a spreadsheet.
The best cheats.
Okay. So let's see.
That's not true at all.
That's just 5 feet out of range for me. Wait. Yes, it is.
Oh no.
Oh no, I can't really do anything. Look into my crap. Most of my stuff is 60 feet.
Yep.
So yeah.
So, Can I? I'm gonna call out to the crewmates to continue turning the ship towards the combatants, the sirens, so that we can engage them easier. And can I hold action a Toll the Dead for whenever one of the two enemies comes within 60 feet of me?
So the next siren in range.
Yeah.
If a siren gets within 60 feet of you. Also remember that I believe... No, never mind, actually. I was going to say, I think that the crew was trying to possibly, like... I don't think that they were actually in this fight. That they were gonna they were trying to move the ship closer, but
Yeah,
some of them jumped off. So
yeah. I put out the call to turn them towards. I think we did move them.
you
move
moved
the
in a
ship
little
closer.
bit,
Yeah,
you
but I'm gonna
did,
continue with
but some of them got charmed.
yeah.
Continue the fight.
And,
So is that all you-
holding action with Toll the Dead for when an enemy comes within 60 feet range, specifically the sirens, and that's it.
Okay. I'm just double checking something real fast.
Wait a
Okay, yeah.
second.
What?
Wait a second. Hold on.
Double check, triple check. Check, check, check.
Why did I
According
make
to
these
that, this guy is in 60 feet with the ruler. This
Uh,
woman. Does she take up 4 spaces or 1?
She takes up 4. She's pretty big.
Oh, she's a large lady.
There's not really like a...
What did you use that
Siren.
wasn't the ruler to figure it out?
Like, it says 65 to get here. I was looking at this one because it looked closer, but this one looked farther away from me. But yeah, the one on the right.
That one's also
is
like
actually-
pretty... That one's also like kind of hurt.
Which, the one that's actually within range of me.
Yeah.
Yep.
This
Okay,
one.
that's all of that. Then we'll just go ahead and do that.
Oh
Alright,
yeah, because you can grab from outside the center of yours without snapping. Yeah, I'd snap to center. That makes it so much more sense.
Yeah. Total Dead. It says wisdom save only a 13. It's low.
All right. She only has +1 to wisdom.
Dong.
Ooh, she fails. This is a 4 + 1. How much damage
Alright.
she taken?
I think it's currently just 1d12.
That's still very good.
Yeah.
It only lets me roll the 1d8. Oh wait, maybe I could do this. There we go. And it's a 1.
Oh no. Really? All right.
In
Yeah.
damage. I guess the sound doesn't go that far.
Starting strong.
I've seen worse.
All right.
Yeah, you see that she kind of like maybe hears something. You don't know.
Yeah. Oh well.
Just like something stuck in her ear. Ah,
Yeah.
what was that? My ears are ringing.
Must be full of water.
So that's my turn.
So she is just like she's saying she's gotten a couple people under her grasp, though I think everyone else pretty much saved at this point or had been knocked out of the song, and so whoever has saved or been knocked out is now immune for 24 hours. So she's just gonna start swimming forward. Wait, what the fuck? Why did that? So, 10, 15. Oh, she can swim pretty far. And swim up to Leadist and try to take a claw attack.
This monster's upset that you didn't fall prey to its sweet, sweet song.
Well, I did
Damn
at
it, Robot,
first.
why don't you get horny?
Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah, it meets.
Ooh, okay.
That's true. I doubt I can have my shield equipped while swimming. No, I don't. Okay.
doing 13 damage.
Oh,
Damn!
Nice for you, bad for him.
Yeah, sorry. You see,
So
she
the
like
roll and went nice.
she slashes into you, somehow finding purchase between like the plates and stuff in you, and then starts trying to like pull on you, and she's just like not really understanding why you won't go down under the water. She's like pulling on your leg.
Quit pulling my leg, Harpy.
That is her action, and next up is the crew. So this dude, he's just gonna continue swimming.
No, I can't swim to you.
He can go out a bit that much further. These dudes are just kind of freaking out. I don't think that they can make anything. They actually might. They're gonna need probably some direction, but we'll say that they're gonna at least attempt to like shoot a crossbow at these things, since they've been on the water. You know, like their whole lives, they are familiar with these things existing. So they're just gonna default to like trying to fucking kill it. Let's see. One d20 plus 3. Nice. Nice. Yeah. You see that these two crewmates are just like, get off our metal captain, and just like launch 2 arrows, 2 crossbow bolts into the siren that's like trying to pull on Letus' leg to try to pull him under. And let's see, how much fucking damage do they do? They do. Let's see, 2. $11 damage. She seems quite fucking hurt. Can I please? Thank you. She seems very hurt, and like doesn't like Letus. If you were to look down, she's just kind of like floundering, like wasn't expecting this. And so next up is. Oh, you know what? I think I have the lizard folk on. No, they're on their own separate thing. Never mind. Okay. Siren 2. She is going to start swimming 5, 10, 15, 20. And she's going to grab onto this dude and attempt to pull him under.
I can't reach you.
And you can hear him just like, yes, I love it. Come to me. As this thing is like swimming up to him, and
I'm like, resist, crewman, resist.
let's see here.
Whatever his name is that I definitely learned during that escapade
Oh.
of the fire.
I'm gonna do one thing there real quick. This doesn't change what happens regardless, but he is going to try to make a charisma save to see if he is able to resist. He has 0 charisma. I don't think an 8's gonna do it. Nope.
Boo. Crewman, no! Crewman, no!
So she's gonna try and pull it. Well, he's not resisting, unfortunately. So she's gonna pull him under. She's gonna get about 5 feet down. So somebody might be able to save him if they are able to get over there and reach down and grab onto him, and they'll have to make a opposed strength check. But dude's probably gonna die.
I refuse to
Or-
let this happen.
Yeah.
Well, then hurry up.
I mean, you are not slowed down by the water. You're able to just trudge along the top, so you could probably run over there. Tyrion, it is your turn.
full dash over to him. That's as far as I can go. And I stick my
Right.
head under the water and I yell.
You can do it too.
What?
The walk down water thing.
No, but if it costs double, every 1 foot costs 2 for swimming, and I dash, I can move 35 feet.
Yeah.
So I dash my way over and I stick my head under the water and I yell, which translates to "Crewman, no, resist!" And I totally remember his name from that night of drinking with him that one time. Or her. Or her. It's hard to tell from that bandit picture.
It's a dude.
What's his name, dude?
I was actually just thinking of like Chet, Brett, and Seth.
Chet, no! Resist, Chet! And that's it. That's
So-
all I have on my turn. I can't do anything else.
All right, it's Poc's turn. Poc, you were trying to stop Taru from swimming out to the siren because he had been charmed.
He's still charmed though, right?
He is currently still charmed.
I would like to drag him back to the boat.
Okay, he
Onto the
is
boat.
going. He is going to. I mean, he is. You have to. I mean, you're probably going to win, but he is trying to actively swim against you. So you're gonna have to do opposed strength checks. And if you beat his, then I'll say that you're able to drag him back. You're not impeded by.
No, I got swimming speed.
Yeah. What is your swimming speed?
Where's it at? It's like 30 feet, right? But he's a lizard, so
Okay.
he also has the same swimming speed.
Right, but so that's my point, is that because you guys can essentially move as if you're walking in water, you can move half of your distance rather than like only like a quarter or something like that. If you were just like a normal person swimming. So go ahead and roll strength real quick.
It is 30 feet, and Poc, all you do is click on the walking speed, and it'll bring it up what your swim speed is.
Cool.
Oh
22.
damn. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna beat that, but let's go for it. Oof, no. Rolled
I
a nat
drag
one.
his ass back on
Yeah,
the boat.
you're able to
That's a
just
big
like
no.
manhandle him by the back of grab him by the fucking like ridge on the top of his head and just like drag him back like you're dragging like a kid by the ear or something. Just like pull him back up on the ship. He's like struggling the whole time, just like, no, my love, no, my fish waifu. He's very upset.
I growl at the other two Lismen, like hold him, restrain him.
You see that they're like, yeah, no, we'll do that, and they will do that on their turn.
That guy's wife who is problematic and bad.
She is. They are trying to kill you guys. So,
Yeah,
Let's
but
see
that's
here.
all I can do right now. So
yep, you're good. Cool. So it is a Robin's turn. What you doing, bud?
Okay, Chris is over there Latest is over there fighting that thing. That's creepy, but okay. Let's see, distances, set up. Those two over there, this happening over there. Simplest answer is vicious mockery, targeting the one that Leadist is fighting.
All right.
Oh, can you see the one underwater? Save Chet! Chet!
I'm not going in there, man. You're dealing with that yourself.
I'm dealing with it myself.
Like simplest is like, and with the verbal component of like their wife who is problematic and bad.
Okay. They have to make a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
All right.
Did you
And
say it's
those ones-
problematic in bed?
And bad.
And bed. Got it. Got it.
It's an
I was
internet
like,
thing.
oh, well, that's a.
Does an 11 save?
It does
Oh,
not.
yes.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
Sorry, I didn't get your internet thing. I'm too old sometimes, most of the time.
1 psychic damage. Is that
And have
Attack roll.
disadvantage on attack rolls.
okay?
Nice.
And I have no major bonus action.
You can tell that she's like concerned with this metal guy and why he's not going underwater, but also you can tell that her feelings are a little bit hurt.
Some people's organs are a little bit hurt, so evens out eventually.
So it is
Y'all
Lita's turn. Okay. Sorry, I should have asked if you had anything else to do, but it is Lita's turn. There's this fish lady trying to pull you underwater, but is very unsuccessful since you literally cannot go underwater.
All right. I am going to.
Is that how that works? Really?
If you have the ring on, you can't go underwater.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
if you would go underwater, you start floating. So I
gonna
think it's that somewhere.
Attack
if you
with my.
like, oh, go ahead.
So I was going to attack with my moon-touched greatsword.
All right. Pull out your huge sword that's like glowing like a fucking lightsaber.
Is a 19 hit?
Yes, a 19 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Takes a minute to load.
17 damage.
Why is it like? Why do you have a D4 on there?
I don't know.
That was me.
No, Moontouch Greatsword. It says slashing damage 13 plus 1, and then rolling 4 plus 1 D. I don't understand what that means.
That last line doesn't actually.
So 13?
Oh, I don't know. There's
what's
2
that say? It
slashing
says
damages. That's what I'm trying to figure
2d6
out.
plus 4. What is my...
Beyond 20 does not make sense to anyone.
Just go with the top one. 2d6 plus 4. So 13 damage.
That's still above average.
Okay. 13 damage. I mean, you kind of just like look down and with this thing just like grabbing at your leg and trying to pull you under, and you just lop her head off as she slowly sinks into the water.
Glad I could help.
All right.
And I helped.
And
You still have
then-
movement or a bonus action or.
Okay, I'm going to
If
run
you turn
over
around, you-
there to them. And bonus action. What can I do with my bonus action?
I don't know.
Let me look.
Oh wait, did you take the Great Weapon Mastery?
Yeah. Oh,
Did you
yeah, I can
did
make
you-
one melee attack or melee weapon attack as a bonus action. So I'm going to do that with the
Oh, you have a second attack already?
yeah.
I
Only if I reduce if I kill
Because
a
you're a
creature.
great weapon master?
Yeah. Alright, so let's do that again.
Alright.
Oh, it's like using your offhand attack, but because you're a great weapon
7?
master.
Yeah. A 7 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay.
You can definitely see her. You can see, like, she's pulled him down underwater, but his hands are kind of, like, sticking up out of the water. Because he's, like, you know, she's gone down 5 feet, but she's got him by, like, kind of like the waist, so he's, like, reaching his hands out of the water. Cool. So,
That's my turn.
it is the lizard folk's turn. Taru is going to attempt to break out of this spell. See if he gets out of this. He has to make a. He has -2 charisma, dude. He does not make it. He is still charmed. Actually,
Is the creature that charmed him dead?
the creature that charmed him is dead. So he is no longer charmed. Although the other one he was over on this side of the boat. So that dude is, well, regardless, she's already got a hold of him. It doesn't really matter. So he wakes up and he's just kind of like, what the fuck? What is happening? Looking around. Like, why am I all wet? Like, looking at Pac. And they kind of like discuss what's going on, but I don't think they can really do anything. They have javelins, but nothing. Well, they might be in range.
So she's
Let's see
like
how far
5
they
feet
can.
underwater.
Yeah, if they were to move, the other ones are like watching what's going on. They could throw a javelin if they can. Well, I don't know if they can get that far, can they?
Do not know their reach.
They could get to here, and they could throw a javelin. It would technically be within her spot. At least one of them can. So Chiz is gonna jump down. He's gonna hop over top of a Robin and then like run over here.
I'm used to it.
So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And try to throw a javelin at her. So this is a +4. He has been watching what's going on, but also freaking out because his friend was getting sucked underwater, or like swimming out to sea towards this weird fish lady. That definitely hits. And nice. She's gonna take. You see that like a javelin is now like sticking out of the water, and you hear, and it's kind of like thrashing around, and you hear something like underwater. That is their turn, and it is Barugal's turn once again.
Barugal.
Can I actually see her under the water?
You would be able to see her, kind of. The water is like not super crazy murky. It is. You'd be able to
Okay,
kind of
that
yeah.
matters. Yeah, because Toll the Dead says a creature I see within range. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna do.
She's also
Toll...
pretty big.
Yeah. I could do another Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Go for it.
Give that a go. So it's a Wisdom save, 13.
What the fuck, man? Oh, my dog just like freaked out and started barking. And it scared me. Woof! Wisdom save. I don't think a 7's gonna do it, so go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, let's see. Oh, that was almost another 1, so there's 5 damage.
Nice. All right. You just hear more screaming and thrashing. This, like, something's happening to this thing down there. Obviously, a javelin just went into it, but Letus and Tyrion, you're just kind of like, what the fuck's going on? As you're trying to like
all
reach
about
the
it.
guy.
I'm all about it. I'm like, I cheer on the crew member. Yeah, that's right. You get her. I'll get Chet.
Let's see. Where did I? Oh, I keep forgetting it's in this thing. All right, is that all you're doing then?
Yeah, let me see. Bonus actions. Yeah, that's all I want to do.
All right. Well, Siren 1 is dead. All right, homeboy down who's being sucked underwater is gonna try and make a charisma save.
Resist Chet. Resist Chet. Resist Chet.
Ooh, shit. Nat 20. You see, as he's like, as he's going under, his eyes, like, he's like looking at you, and there's like nothing behind his eyes, and then all of a sudden he like looks at you and like looks at Letus as he's going under, and he's just like, ah, oh no! And he starts trying to like pull himself back up and swim. So he's out of it. These two guys are going to try and do light crossbow attacks. If she goes down any further, you're going to start having disadvantage. But let's see what they got. Maybe they can hit her. That doesn't hit. That also doesn't hit. Yeah, there's 2 crossbow bolts just like and just kind of hit the water behind you guys. And Siren 2 is going to start going down further. So she's going to go down another 5 feet. So he is fully underwater. He's probably like if you were to swim down a little bit, you could probably, a couple feet, you could probably grab his hand.
If he's not charmed, is he struggling?
He is struggling, so I'm gonna allow. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Good point. Let's see. So he's gonna do an opposed strength check against her. He has got 0. She only has negative. She has -2. Oof. So she did bad. Damn, he did really good. He's actually able to keep himself at the same spot. He doesn't go. He like pulls his head back up, and he's just like, "Save me!" And he's still. She wasn't able to pull him down. Good point. That was a good catch.
Nice.
I just want the crew to live. That's
Yeah.
Tyrion's all about it.
Yeah, I mean, so she essentially has used that to try to pull him that way. Use her action to like grapple and try to drag him. So Tyrion, it is your turn.
I swim down 5 feet and I grab Chet and I pull the opposite direction.
Okay, go ahead and make an opposed strength check. You're probably just gonna yank him free here.
I hope so. Oh boy. With my +4, it's 9.
Go ahead and
That's
give it.
rough.
Go ahead and roll with advantage because he's trying to get away as well. Now that he's broken the charm. Let me accidentally remove the
24.
charm actually. Okay.
It's nat 20
So-
with +4.
Okay.
Yeah,
So she got a
that's great.
5. So you're able to like yank him out of her grip. As he
I swim back up 5 feet and I try and chuck him in the air.
go ahead and give a strength check to see if you can throw this waterlogged dude up in the air.
15.
You kind of give him like a little bit of a. He gets like a couple of. He gets like a little like a foot. And he's just like ah.
I'm really just trying to separate him between, like, put myself between him and the
So you like
creature.
throw him over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you're able to kind of throw him up and over you so that he's away. And are you doing anything else?
I'm going to Daunting Roar. See if she can be frightened of me. Which is a DC Wisdom save on her part. Bonus action.
Okay. She got a 4, so
Ah, she knows the frightened
Yeah.
condition.
all right. So that means she has to like run away, right?
She can't
She
move
can't actively
towards
move
me.
towards you.
Yeah.
Oh.
And since I've separated what's his name from her, that's my goal.
Yeah, that's a good plan actually. Yeah, because now she can't
Yeah.
move towards him. Okay. Yeah, definitely.
That's it. That's all I got. My turn.
It is Pock's turn.
He's just gonna move his movements. He's gonna move closer and ready a javelin if she does come closer. I guess. I mean, even though
Okay.
I jumped in the water, I couldn't get up there, so. But yeah, I ready a javelin.
All right. Is that all you did?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, it is a Robin's turn.
That was fast.
Hey, yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I'm shifting back into rogue form.
Okay.
Crossbow bolt.
All right, go for it.
And a miss.
Oh no.
But I successfully don't hit any of my allies.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
Are you doing anything else?
Okay, which of these guys is the guy that had to get dragged back out of the water?
Taru?
Yeah.
What about him?
I just mean, like, does he look like he's obviously wrecked?
No, he's actually fine as far as like health. He was just
Yeah.
charmed.
Okay.
So he's actually fine. He's just kind of confused as to like what the fuck is going on. Because
Okay.
he got charmed like immediately.
That's okay. So are we. I'll
Yeah.
pass.
Okay. Okay. It then is Letus' turn. Letus, this thing is about 5 feet underwater. And it looks very fucking like the water is clear, so it's like it's hard to kind of see, but like it's just like looking at Tyrion after Tyrion let out this huge fucking roar. What are you doing?
I would like to try to basically spear it with my greatsword.
How long is your greatsword?
Oh, that's a good
Does it give
question.
you a 10-foot range?
Gives me 5 feet.
A greatsword is about 5 feet, so
Just
you
outside
might.
his range.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to reach her.
Okay.
Spear to throw down there?
I don't, but I do have a
Javelin?
no.
Dart?
I've got a long
Rock in your pocket?
You have a what?
a longbow.
You could just try to shoot an arrow straight down. Just
All right, we'll give that a go.
go for it.
That's not weird.
Just pull out a longbow and just.
12.
Yeah, you see, as soon as the arrow hits the water, it just kind of jets off
All
into
right.
one direction. Unfortunately, it is the lizard's folk's turn. Chiz is going to try to throw another javelin, seeing as he was very successful at doing so last time. Oh, he almost got a nat 20 on that. He misses. Yix is just kind of like talking to Taru, trying to like explain what the fuck's going on, so he's not really doing anything. That is their turn. So Barugal, it is your turn.
All
This
right.
thing tried to swim down underneath, but was unsuccessful and is kind of just like below the surface, but a little bit visible.
All right. Third verse, same as the first. Another Toll the Dead.
All right,
So it's a
wisdom
really
save.
Yeah.
Well, if it's anything like the other ones, she's gonna roll a 3. Oh, a 10.
Hmm?
That doesn't pass, right?
Not quite. No, I got
Alright.
closer. So that's an 8 damage.
All right.
Ding dong. Hurt your head.
This thing is definitely not feeling good. But she doesn't look like on death's door or anything like that.
Hmm.
Are you doing anything else?
No, that's all I could do. Keep it up, guys.
Okay. Dead. The crew. They're gonna start. They're just like yelling to Chet. They're just like, Chet, come on, Chet. And he's gonna try to 5, 10, 15. This crew member is gonna try to like. Let's see if he can like lean over and pull him up. Like, I'm gonna have them like kind of teamwork. Like this dude He's gonna grab this guy's like the back of his shirt and like hold on to him as the other dude like it's leaning way over the ship's edge with like a rope to try to like pull him up. He's like, "Come on, guys, pull me up." Let's see here. So, strength check of one dude. They have 0 strength. All right. He's able to hold the rope pretty well. The other dude that's in the water. All right. So Chet he's got a burst of inspiration in which he is just like, he wants to get the fuck out of this water. He's climbing up. They're able to pull him up the side of the ship. And they're just kind of like, oh my God. They're just like hugging each other. Fuck, what the fuck was that thing? But you guys, yeah, he saved the crew members there.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
This siren is going to kind of, seeing as the crew member has gotten away and is now fucking terrified of you, is just going to start swimming straight down. And swims straight down 40 feet to where it kind of fades out of, like quickly fades out of view, and you guys are out of combat.
All right.
Swim
Nobody
back up.
died.
Oh,
Nobody died on our side, and she lost an ally. So maybe that'll teach her.
I will walk back to the boat.
That was a pretty high challenge rating creature too. So I was just kind of like, I hope I don't kill them, but I want to make something challenging.
I mean,
Oh,
we happened to roll really well on the resist for that thing, so that was like
I
we
was
didn't.
The silence helped too.
I would
Yeah,
claim that maybe
yeah.
half the challenge is how you navigate water, and our tank did not.
Yeah, right.
So delete. Deleted. Okay, so
My notes are
guys-
going to say we motherfucking saved Chet.
Hell
you
yeah.
did. So yeah, you guys are just kind of on open water. You know that this place was only about 10-ish miles from Saltmarsh up the coast to get to kind of like where the Dunwater River meets the sea, and there's like these marshlands and stuff like that, is kind of what the lizard folk on the ship have kind of explained to you, and what also the city council was kind of telling you about, like, oh yeah, there's reports of people seeing them, over here. So you know that you have a little bit of time as you're sailing, because you had to go out and around. Is there anything you guys want to do while you're sailing along?
This feels like the once more ask the clients what we should expect when we get there.
Okay. You're talking to the lizard folk?
Yeah.
Through Pock.
I mean, out of character, I feel like they told us everything that they could.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, I mean, like, they'll,
Were there?
is there anything else you want to know? Like, they're just, there's this war going on. I know that, like, the queen is trying to, like, find allies in some of the other aquatic races so we can, like, kind of build an army to go take back our home.
Yeah. Was there like defenses that were surrounding the home that we should worry about as we approach, or are they going to welcome us with open arms, or?
They probably won't welcome you with open arms. They're going to be a little bit skeptical, as they generally, I mean, we kind of, not that we don't like, the land-dwelling people, but we kind of stick to our own and have our own different ways, so it's more like we just kind of you know, we'll trade with you guys and stuff like that. But I don't know. I mean, they might just be a little weird about it. Like sometimes land people don't like us because we're big lizards. I guess we got weird, strange ways to them.
I totally understand. Makes sense entirely. Hopefully, we
Mm-hmm.
can, signal them or something in whatever fashion you would do before we approach, so that
There's
your people don't attack us.
they're not going to attack you right off the boat.
Great, great, wonderful.
But and there's not really like defenses. I mean, we've got like guards and stuff posted up, but
Oh, okay, cool. So not like natural rock formations that are shallow and would destroy our boat as we approach, like in certain games I've been playing recently. Gotcha.
yes, I understood that reference.
Active underwater volcano.
Yeah, right. Okay, cool. No, just checking. Just wanted to, it's a thought I had that I didn't have before. Sometimes the thoughts are slow to come to me.
I mean, to be honest, like we'll kind of like let them know that even though the ship that was supposed to bring us all the weapons for this whole deal is kind of under new management, but you guys were kind enough to continue with the deal, bring us the weapons so that we can defend ourselves and take back our home. So I think they'll at least be open to talking with you guys. I think it would probably be best to get you guys in front of the queen. She might be willing to kind of talk with you guys, give you some information. I don't know what exactly are you looking for besides payment, which I believe was all of this was actually already paid for. I think it should have been in the on the ship. Okay, yeah.
What's our ship wizard's name? Ask her what the manifest said.
The ship wizard, Punketta.
Punketta.
She never came out.
Oh, she didn't come with us?
No, she did.
She
didn't come out.
Okay.
She was in her room, like it wasn't really paying attention because that was only. I mean, even though it was a while for us outside of game, that was only 4 rounds, so that was very fast.
Danger!
Combat.
We killed it. Okay, Punketta, real quick.
Yeah.
Double check the manifest. Yeah, I want to make sure that all these goods were paid for ahead of time.
You found a large box of gold.
Right, Robin?
Or ramen.
What was the name of the the lizard person who was hypnotized? Or charmed?
Can you not see the names?
No.
You have to click a thing that gives us their names.
Effort is required for reasons that are unclear.
Taru was the one that was hypnotized that I dragged back on deck.
Yeah, it is Taru.
I get why. It's because you don't want to put every single token that you might name and need the name of personally as the DM to be available to the players until they learn its name.
Sure. I mean, if I go into the token settings details name, I put the name there and I clicked nameplate. So I don't know why.
That just brings the nameplate down. Then there's some C button, I think will allow us to see it.
Weird.
It's a stacked set of rules. It's weird. It's just strange. It's old school, and they're clearly not.
Oh, I see. It's like it's hidden. It's hidden within like a little, like, dot menu thingy.
It's dumb.
Are you able to see?
I see Yix and Taru.
Yeah. They have names.
Yep, I see
Cool.
Yuxaru and Chiz.
Was it Chiz? Chiz is the one who was hypnotized?
No, Taru.
No, Taru
Taru?
was. Chiz was the one that hit the thing with he like threw a javelin at it.
I just want to make Noted in my notes. So we motherfucking save Chet and Taru.
Okay, so yeah, so Punketta. Let me. Oh. Did I like zoom out on my screen again? Yes, I did. I hate when I'm trying to like zoom in the game or zoom out and it like zooms out my entire browser. That's
Yep.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
She comes out of her room and she's like, what do you want? And like, also, what the fuck happened? Like,
What? We're just wet to the seas. It's fine. So, just quick question. We want to check the manifest to make sure that the goods we're delivering to these lizard folk were already paid for. That we're not arriving and should be expecting payment.
No, I mean, they were already paid for.
Great.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, I'm pretty sure, took that, so,
Yes, we did.
yeah, I think we should be. See, she kind of like walks up to the front of the boat. She's like, we should be like getting there pretty soon. It's like the coastline is, on your. I don't know what boats' side names are called, but it's to your right.
Don't need them.
That's
We
starboard.
don't need that.
I don't know.
Boat side.
Boat side.
Eric knows 'cause he's done
Boat
this
side
before.
or right. Boat side left. Boat side butt. Boat side front.
Yep,
The butt of the boat. Yep.
exactly.
To the
But yeah. So the she's kind of like looking out, and you see that as the like valleys and with like a bunch of trees, and then it starts getting more wooded as time is going on, and then it just seems like you see like more marshlands and stuff like that approaching as you're going down the coastline. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do?
Guys, do we need to do anything else? I feel the tear asking me if I need to do more. I feel like I need to do more.
Unless anybody's sufficiently hurt, we all have our weapons. We have the plan. We have the backup plan.
I think Elitist is hurt, but I think a short rest can fix that.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, you'd have enough time to like take a short rest or something.
Then I shall short rest.
Yeah, go
Roll
ahead.
those hit die.
Roll it.
How do you even do it on the character sheet?
I'll roll
I am-
2.
What?
Roll hit die. Are
Where
you
is it?
fucking kidding me?
Oh, ouch.
What did you roll?
Low.
Was that one?
Oof.
One hit die.
That's 1 hit die. All right.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is
yeah.
one hit. Yeah.
How many do you have? Where
Okay,
is
that's
it
better.
at on the sheet?
You get one per level.
Short rest is at the top.
So that brings me back up. I rolled 2.
It's
Oh,
recommended you
okay, I
don't
see it.
more than half at once.
Nice.
What am I? Oh, here we go. I have a lot of tabs open.
That was a really bad roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, if what you basically did was sit down and your body was just like, I'm gonna heal myself. Magic is cool. It's still pretty good, pretty awesome.
Everybody has that magic.
Yeah,
I'd
right.
I like to imagine that when Letus is healing, it's like pieces of metal are like coming up and like clinking together, and it's making the like transformers like noise the whole time.
Sounds good to me.
I remember trying to make that noise so much when I was a kid. I wanted to be able to make that noise. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Weird in the window. Hold on.
Yeah. No, Tyrion just
Oh,
points at Lidis. Rest up, son. You look damaged.
Thank you, Captain. Co-captain? Boss? Sure.
Boss.
Co-captain.
Hey, boss.
You can call me boss if it makes me feel better, buddy.
Why are all my shit? Where the fuck? Y'all, you good?
Oh, me? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. I'm just
There
trying
was
to.
a noise a window made.
Yeah.
Window noise.
Window noise.
This window doesn't want to latch.
Okay. Just making sure that's right. Oh, that's right, yeah. This is just like crazy. Yeah. Why does that look weird?
What looks weird?
Looking at a map, at one of my maps, I'm just trying to figure out why something looks weird. Like why? I'm sorry guys. Some of my tokens have like no opacity. They're like kind of see-through-ish.
Are they on a different layer?
Or maybe it's just
A token
just-
that is see-through to the GM and is on the GM layer is invisible to us.
it's not on the GM layer. It says it's on the token layer. It might just be because the dynamic lighting is making it look weird because there's no lighting right now. Like
Makes everything look weird.
You have to add an object with light if you want
Yeah.
there to be lighting.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we won't see stuff, and then unless we have dark vision.
Yeah.
We're like a party without dark vision for the most part, aren't we?
I've
Or
got
are we the party with dark vision?
I don't have dark vision.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure.
have dark vision either.
I don't remember.
Um,
Oh, I do. I do have dark vision. Look at me.
You're a cat. You
Kitty,
should.
dark vision.
Yeah, you're a cat.
Hey, cats in D&D do not have dark vision.
For whatever reason.
Weird. They do in real life.
Well, tabaxis do.
But the actual cat creature,
It
I
doesn't?
don't think it does. I'm gonna triple check here. I'm pretty
I feel
sure.
like
Quite an oversight.
It's strange. I mean, it has advantage on perception checks, but not dark vision. So I think basically it has to
Perceive what's in the dark.
hear or smell it, but it basically moves slowly in the dark.
All right. Well,
Can
If-
cats see at night?
weird that didn't let me select that. Okay. Well, so you guys, and I'm just gonna wing this, because it's a lot. The way that you've gone about doing everything means that what's in the book and what makes sense is a lot different. So,
Yes.
which is kind of fun.
Derailed.
Crazy train.
Yeah. So, so since you guys have these lizard folk with you, they're going to kind of just tell you like where to go. They're just like, yeah, let's you see where the river, is coming in, like kind of go upriver a little bit, and there's gonna be a little kind of like cave system. We're gonna want to like essentially just like anchor in the river, like in the mouth of the river where it's still real deep, and then we can all go up and we'll go up first and kind of let them know like what's going on, and have some people go out and get the weapons, and we'll show them what to do. But well, and then I think Yix, you stay with them and just kind of like that way they have one of us to kind of explain like what's going on with them. And he's like, yeah, all right. So
Hey.
you guys have
All right, crew, we need 2, and then I repeat the direction of which I was just told.
Yep. I think you have
They were already doing it.
1,
They're
2,
so
3.
good.
You have 3 more crew members that were like down underneath, and they hadn't come up yet. Because
I mean, if we're sailing straight and there's not a storm or something, it totally makes sense to take shifts. I'll believe it.
yeah, so they come
That's a
up and
cattail. Sorry.
they come up and they're just like, yes, captain, and they all start moving the boat forward, pull up anchor. Because I think somebody was smart enough to yell to drop the anchor when people started jumping off board.
I was one of those people.
Yeah.
Anchor up, boys.
Yeah. So you're able to drop the anchor or pull up the anchor and set sail. After some time, you guys find the mouth of the river that the lizard folk are talking about, and they bring you to they stop. Chiz and Taru kind of go down first, and you see that they bring kind of some other lizard folk who have carts with them, and your crew start to unload the ship. Yix is like, if you guys want to come with me, I will, I'll bring you into our the stronghold that we've got here, and we can introduce you to the queen and see. I guess what I don't really know what you guys are after, but maybe she's got some information she can tell you, or if I don't know what. I'll just bring you to her. She makes the decisions.
I would very
Sure,
much
the queen
enjoy
would
meeting
love-
this queen
I'm
of
sure
yours.
the club would love to meet us after delivering these goods, and also with the strange happenstance of how they've come to be on your shores, so that we can explain if she has any questions.
Yes. So I'm gonna move.
And also,
You
I love
guys-
meeting royalty.
Oh yeah, let's remove the boot from elitist. So
He is not currently water walking.
Nope.
I'm gonna move you here. Okay. So I hope this is correct. All right.
I also hope it is correct.
Well, the map that I have for this is cool, but I'm just hoping it doesn't cause you to see.
Do you want to move one of us over there first to check?
It's not that. It's just that I need to make the map way fucking bigger, and the map is already really fucking big.
Yeah,
the
and
way
they
that
start
it's
loading slower and stuff. It's kind of a.
hang on, let me take a look at something real fast.
Yeah.
God damn it! I didn't mean to pull that over.
The site definitely makes me question, I wish I didn't have so much on it already, so that I could maybe try out a different site for doing maps and stuff. I have so much stuff from our campaign on that, though. If we do another campaign, I can try a different.
There's some newer ones that look pretty cool, but I don't know how they. I don't know how they would load.
I just have too much stuff that I'd have to move over. There's no way. No way for me to move the whole campaign without spending more time than it's worth. Maybe if you guys want to pay me, you can throw money at my feet. I'll do it for money.
I already have dynamic lighting, and I don't think if I resize the map, the dynamic lighting will go with it.
Oh, right, because all the walls that you've made will not move.
Yeah, so let's see here.
Can you shrink us? And then that'll put us in little corners of the squares. That'll be awkward in its own right.
Well, it's like weird because like that actually might be like an answer.
You could. So dynamic lighting's kind of on its own layer on the map layer, right?
Can you resize dynamic lighting?
You could because you've drawn like walls, right?
Uh-huh.
I think you could grab all of them and then expand them at the same rate too. So if you make it bigger, take the map, make it bigger, and then go to your dynamic lighting layer, grab all of them, and then expand them. That should, at the same rate, work, or partially work. It might not line up perfectly.
Is that just like what?
That is one of the most infuriating things about like maps I pull off the internet. I feel like they have definitely been like, I'll resize this so it's not a square. I'm just like, I hate you so much.
All right, I'm gonna try it, and I'll just Alt Z or Control Z if it doesn't work right.
Hey, there you go.
And hopefully, oh god damn it, this doesn't break this shit for you guys.
Do you know if I have a 10-foot running head start, I can jump 18 feet on a long jump?
Jesus.
I can picture that.
It's a strong boy. Next time Tyrion jumps off the boat into the water, that's what he's doing.
He's a jumper.
Whoa! And I can jump 7 feet straight in the air.
Just like a standing jump.
Standing high jump.
That's insane. Uh-huh.
Oh, well, I'm going to move 10 feet first. So the standing high jump is less. It's half of that. So 3 feet in the air, standing high jump. Still 3 feet. 3 feet in the air from a standing jump is pretty high.
God damn it. Stop. Just zoom out, roll 20, and not... This is solid stream content.
So, how has everybody's week been? I've been super busy making videos for work. And let me tell you, everybody on my team does a solid job making a very easily readable storyboard that easily translates into animation.
Boy, I hope none of them watch this.
So Tuesday I got the first Moderna shot, and then I came home.
Oh,
And
well.
Chris said, "Hey, I'm reinstalling Siege," and I said yes. And then we got a squad together, and it was great.
Yeah, we actually won.
Oh, that was fun.
There was a lot of
Everyone
fun.
got in grooves.
I killed
Cheese it
some
grooves.
guys.
So,
Although-
okay, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna move
Yeah,
like
that's
a
a couple
squad.
times we got kills.
Next
I
time,
do love when we play in a group. That game is so much fun in a group. It is not much fun solo queuing.
Alright.
next time we play, I've got to play on the suitcase so I can pretend I'm playing on the diffuser.
Yeah, he is just lazy.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
Hey, I need my captain in that game, though. I need Captain Oz. Without
Yeah.
a captain, I'm lost.
Like so it used to be
Squad
that
leader?
it used to be
Sorry.
a quick play that it was like 30% easier to complete bomb objectives
Yeah.
than it is in ranked, and they've made it so it takes the full 7 seconds to do everything, which means a lot of my tactics matter more. Because
Oh.
Dude, your tactics mean so much. I love that you even adjusted to just giving me like compass directions because I don't know rooms. You're like southwest. I'm like,
I don't know rooms. There's like 15 back.
yeah, you do.
You absolutely know
BS.
rooms.
Yeah, you call
I'm
out
like,
rooms
this-
all
I'm
the
like-
time.
I'm like, I mean, well, yeah. Whenever
beautiful.
when you're on a drone
Oh.
or a cam, it says the name of the room.
Yeah.
I know bomb sites.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you call out a room name, I do try to like if my brain's on, look at what room I'm in.
I call out. I know the bomb sites. Okay, I played every bomb site to know enough that I know where it is. But I still think in my head like this is okay. We're spawning at 2nd floor north. I know it
Yeah.
has this wall, this breach.
It's helpful, man. It's really helpful. It really works. I gotta have my. What do you prefer, Captain Oz? Do you prefer a squad leader?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Team
Chris, what do you
captain,
think?
like,
Come on, throw some stuff out.
Team captain fits the lore.
Yeah, we'll go with team captain.
Team captain. All right, team captain. I have a role on in Discord called Team Captain. We could take it off of Lightning and give it to you.
Oh, absolutely.
No, don't put me in charge of that. I don't have the League of Legends style brain to deal with Overwatch anymore.
No. Well,
League of Legends style brain.
It'll just be between us
Look,
us siege players.
I
It'll
have
just
enough
say,
trouble
"Hey,
keeping
Team
track of all of
Captain."
my own cooldowns in a raid. I don't
It's just-
keep track of everybody's cool.
It's just a way for us to at you. Just a way for us to at you, buddy.
Like
Okay,
the kind of math I'm doing in my head. I
No,
hear,
it's great.
I hear
It's
a
great.
tornado laser. I'm like, okay, what time is 30 seconds from now?
Dude, yeah, I love it. You're great at that stuff. How about Savvy and Zill? Y'all been up to a good week?
Haven't really done much of anything.
Did you get the chicken soup?
Huh?
Apparently
They're
not.
like- Oh wait, you know what? I don't think you have. What is? Do you have dark vision, Zill?
Yeah.
I do too. I think it's just the two of us.
Okay, so you have vision.
And I have my seeing eye Tyrion.
Yeah. We gotta work out a harness so you can keep me leashed up. I'm just like, don't run off.
Well,
I was
what
gonna
harness?
run off. I was gonna
It's
run
gonna
off.
be like
It's a leash.
you're gonna be able to see in here essentially because they're gonna have like it's just dark
Rotation
vision is
shit.
yeah.
It's just a different setting.
Do lizard folk have dark vision?
I have a sword
doesn't.
that
Oh, okay, then they would have torches in there.
I have
You do have a
s-
sword that emits light.
Yeah, so I'll
That's
have my
true.
sword out. That's for sure.
Now you can make his icon emit how much light? What does the little sword say?
It's
Cletus?
15 foot bright,
Okay, it should
bright in a
actually be that
15-foot radius, and dim for an additional 15 feet.
Roll20 actually does that pretty well.
What?
There's some
Like-
weird interface things. It very much seems like leftover. I kind of wish, like, and I know this is weird, like, you know, like Amazon bought Twitch, and Twitch just was fucking terrible before Amazon bought it, and then it was much better. Once Amazon bought it.
Now that it has funding.
Yeah, I kind of wish that kind of thing would happen to Roll20. Like some other company would buy and be like, "You're worth a lot of money,
I mean,
but you're terrible at your jobs, so we're gonna buy you. We're gonna hire a bunch of new people. A lot of you dumb people will be phased out, and then the website will be a lot better for your customers."
wow, that's an interesting tactic.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, but it hurts me to say it. I'll be honest. It does not. It just there's part of me that's just
Okay.
like, ugh. But it is not a great website.
I'm gonna bring you guys over, and hopefully it looks correct.
Woohoo!
Let's find out.
I still
Moment of
want to
truth.
hear. I still want to hear about Zill and Savvy's weeks.
It was
Later.
non-existent.
All right.
I haven't done anything.
You might have to zoom out to
Zooming out all
find-
the way.
It's a very big map.
Oh, it's a big map.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
are. I see us.
We're at the top, guys, and gals.
Okay, I mean you are able to.
Holy Harp.
Sorry. This map is huge.
Boy, oh
It's
boy.
a pretty big compound.
I hope we just walk in, talk to
Did
the queen,
you-
and walk out, and that's it.
Yeah, like
Just like, thanks.
this was made for like encounters for days.
Uh,
But it's like,
So,
oh, we're already
like-
friends with them, so
okay,
That's a look on his face when we said that.
yeah. So like that's the thing is like I dynamically lit this whole fucking thing, and it's such a big map, and there's so much shit in there, and the book basically like positions it to where like you don't take the ship and then make friends with the lizard folks and then decide that you're going to go help them by delivering the shit that they were supposed to get because they've explained to you what's going on. It's supposed to be like you fucked up the dudes at the haunted house and then you like destroy the
Right.
ship or you know
Oh,
whatever, and then you go back and they're like, hey, go check out what these fucking lizard folk are doing. And so it's like the book is kind of like you're probably gonna fight them, but you don't have to fight them, you can just talk to them. So it's like a whole encounter setup. And I was like, I don't know if they're gonna fight him or not. So I got it set up, and it's just like it's fine. I thought it was funny.
I mean,
Yeah, we did like the
I can pick a
opposite
fight
of that.
if you want me to.
Yeah.
You might die. There's a lot of lizard folk in here.
There's a lot of lizards.
I don't
Hey
recommend
crew,
making a
I
fight.
sense a lot of lizard folk in here. We should be on our best behavior so that we don't start a small war between our
I mean,
group and
a
them.
lizard folk city or town underground should have lots of lizard folk, I would hope.
Yeah, but something tells me there's a lot of them.
Something about the fact that we're in a lizard folk town tells me there's going to be
So-
more of us here.
I need to.
It's not just
make
a
sure-
small clan. It's
What?
not like all that's left of Pox clan.
Yeah, right.
A lot of them.
Let's see.
He's right here.
I
So
just
has anybody
Hawk
actually
just
told
shrugs.
Baragol of what
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys
being
are doing?
factual. I'm being factual with Pock, and I'm sure Pock is on it. Wait, has
told-
Baragol not like listened to any of
I've
this?
told the story
He's
out loud.
listened, but nobody's really told him.
Hey, Baragol,
Yes. Why are we here?
we're delivering some goods.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it's a good thing we're doing. We're helping out some lizard folk.
So you guys come in. There's some guards that are kind of standing in the hallway. To your right, there's just kind of like guards that are just kind of like chilling by these benches, kind of hanging out, talking, not really doing a whole lot. And a little bit further on down that hallway, you can kind of see a door. But Yix is walking up to these guards in front of you, and is, hey, these fine gentlemen helped us, make sure that we got all of our our gear for the whole war effort. I'd like to bring him into to the Queen and have them just kind of like introduce themselves, I guess. You see that the two guards kind of look at each other and then like look over around the shoulder at you. They see Puck and they're just like, I don't know, who is that? Why is he so colorful? And then
Hail and well met. Smiling finger guns, trying to make friends everywhere he goes. That's Tyrion.
you see some of the other guards kind of like turn and look at you guys as Tyrion's loud as fuck in this cavern.
Hey, hi.
Hi. They turn like whispering to Yix, like, "Are you sure it's gonna be okay? Like, is this guy's a big cat or something? What is this guy?" There's like I mean, I know what some of these people are, I guess, but are they? You said that they helped you. How? We didn't hire them though. Where did they come from? And like, Yix kind of like looks back and goes, "Well, it just the other employer, the guy that we hired, kind of like." He like stops and looks back at you guys and like
He died.
He goes, "Well, yeah, he died." They both kind of like, what? What? He died? How? Yix is like, well, he like, I don't know if he ate some bad shellfish or something he was allergic to. These guys came in and kind of took over because like they were we needed people to pilot ship, and they just next one's in line, I guess.
Tyrion walks back to Robin. Who's like, I think I'm
Big
gonna
lies.
need you.
I'm going to need your high charisma check.
Oh, wait, I thought they were talking in a different language.
Oh no, they're talking in common.
Oh, okay.
They can speak in common.
Well, Robin and I can usually talk our way out of most things.
I
whisper to you,
Thank you
Robin.
for,
We can usually talk our way out of most things, but I think things are happening here that maybe you should take the lead, buddy.
you may be overestimating my powers.
You have
I will
plus
try.
one. You have +1 on top of my +2. You are +3, buddy. You got this. In non-game terms, you are so charismatic, and I try to persuade Robin to persuade them first.
He's already walking
Roll
forward.
persuasion.
But like,
Yes. 20, Robin. I really want you to do this.
you succeed.
Player to player. Last time we asked Ramen to, talk to some folks that we didn't know, he immediately started a fight.
I'm okay with this. Let's do it.
We're fine.
Just reminding everyone.
He was drunk. He's not drunk now. It's fine.
Oh, is he? Is he not? Okay.
Yeah, Robin, if you go up there, go ahead and give me an insight check.
I feel like my size makes me feel like a threat. Oh, medication time.
The 14, you can kind of tell. I mean, they're not like actively being hostile. They're just kind of like they trust Yix. He was like chosen to go off and oversee that this mission happens with the other two. They're just kind of like, it's kind of weird.
How the fuck did these guards know that we aren't the people they found? These
I
guards
did.
are fucking on
told
point,
them.
man.
Because you told him. That's what happened.
No, Yix was saying it. Yix was like, the other captain. It was like that. It was like he died. like, you know. It's
Well, like the I mean, you don't know if they like came in and met with the people and were
yeah,
like,
that's the thing. These guards are on point. These guards are on point, man.
Yeah,
Like,
they kind of guard like the main entrance though. They're just like chilling. So they see people come and go. I mean, not that many people come and go in here that aren't just like lizard folk. So, but you can kind of tell that like it's not going south. They're just kind of being nosy because they're just like, we just stand here and guard this cave door all day. Like what? Like who are these weird people? I don't remember them when you guys set out.
with me or Robin. I move forward.
They're kind of security guards that always ask for like the most commonly occurred people that go there. Like always ask for their badge for them to sign
Yeah.
in, even though like
Yeah.
they're like the CEO of the place or whatever.
Yeah.
They're just bored.
They're just bored and they're just is this like really colorful lizard folk that's not with their clan, metal dude, some guy in the back who hasn't really said anything, small guy, big cat. They're just kind of like, what? What's happening?
How big is
You're
sorry,
quite
new
large.
name Barogal? Quite large.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. How can I help you?
I just wanted to know how tall you were by looking at you.
Yes, I am tall. Fish.
Like 6 foot?
What do I have put down here?
Because we're a pretty tall party, so
We're all pretty big, I think.
I'm 6'5".
6'4".
6'4".
I'm 1 inch taller than you.
Yeah, you're all pretty big except Robin.
He was
Um,
particularly small.
Yeah, but after some time
It averages
talking
out.
with the guards, they're just kind of like, all right, well, if they do anything, it's on you. But if they brought the weapons in, then I guess they're on our side. And they let you guys proceed.
Do we have the weapons with us?
No, so some of what I had said before was Chiz and Taru had like run up ahead of you guys when you guys first docked or like anchored, and went and got some other lizard folk and brought them back, and they were like unloading with your crew. So your
Okay.
crew is in the back there. They're like loading shit onto a cart and they're gonna bring it in.
Cool.
But yeah, so Yix kind of like he's like, all right guys, well like follow me and we can go talk to the queen. And he like starts walking over this way. And I need the map with numbers, because I didn't put numbers, because I'm a dumbass.
You need a map for your map.
So you copied everything off the map except where shit is.
I have
Dude,
for whatever.
it's a last minute thought to look at your DM's map and be like, here's the numbers for each piece, and then go in and add them to a DM's layer so that you can then look at it also and compare it to your other sections. Yeah.
Honestly, put the
Yeah, I
numbers in the
totally
last
get it.
layer.
I
We don't know
totally
what,
get
we
it.
need to know what they
It's
are.
it's the last thing I do as well.
Okay, yeah, I know where I'm at. All right, so yeah, so Yix is kind of like walking down here. He's like, all right, keep up, guys. It's not too far. You should be able to move your stuff around. Or, well, I know that you can. Yeah.
I'm. Oh, that
It-
way. Okay.
Bach was gonna stay towards the end of the pack.
Okay.
Get laser folk in the front, laser folk in the back.
I'm
And
just-
he,
Safely sandwiched.
I'm just
He would've
sticking with the
killed us.
Robin. Wherever Robin goes, I'm at his side. Shield ready.
Yeah, roll 20 is mean to me.
No, I lost sight of everybody.
I'll just stay here
Found
at
him.
the intersection.
Found him.
Yeah,
Off
I
into
lost.
the
I
west.
lost everybody too.
Nope.
you
Stay
went
there,
pretty
you're
far
good.
forward.
You're good. Stay
There we
there.
go.
Hey, you did a good job with all the walls and stuff, though, man.
Well, I
It's
mean, that's
tough. I know
what
it's
Leaf
tough.
does.
Thank you for
Wait,
that.
am I following Yix? I thought we were following Chiz.
You're following
No,
Yix.
yes.
Okay.
Chiz isn't with us. Yeah. Tthis map took me a long time to do.
Yeah, it
That
takes
is fun.
forever.
Boy, oh boy.
It's like anytime I do it, I'm like, man, I hope you spend your whole day here.
Yeah.
You don't go anywhere else.
It's like, all right, yep. It's like you see a food hall down to your right as you pass that.
My God. I'm losing track. Oh, like. The
Do you see
stupid
me?
Roll 20. Roll 20 is.
Is it having trouble like
Freaking out
loading
on me.
this?
Yes. I think it's
Okay.
everyone.
Oh, really?
I think it's
Okay, I'm
everyone.
sorry.
It's
It's
loading just
very
fine for
slow.
me, but I'm waiting for it's loading absolutely fine for me. Okay,
It-
following
zero
you.
issue with it, but I'm mostly just waiting for a Robin to move. Can you DM move him where I move? So that
Sure,
he
if
has
he's
a little
having
bit
trouble.
easier.
At least one of the other party members has had to be a Robin before and has that power.
I can move you.
Every
I'm
time you make
great.
a new map, you make new icons. Thanks, Roll20.
So he's just like
You would-
whistling. I don't know how he could whistle, but he's
But you
doing it.
Copy paste.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when you cut. Or you know what? And actually, I think they added that recently. It did not used to matter when you copy pasted.
Hang out in the food hall.
Yep, there's a food hall in there. Yeah, it's where we all hang out, get lunch together. The cafeteria, you know.
Will they butcher all the humans for eating?
I mean,
Mm.
only bad ones.
That was out of
You guys are well. I mean, none of you are human, so
If I'm in character, I start talking like this.
around this corner, we're almost there.
I ask Yix in character, like, why don't you have any torches up?
Copy and pasting 1,000 torches and moving them into position is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, with like the active lighting going on, it's calculating all that too.
I mean, I guess as a player, my question would be, if you had lighting
I'm
in
gonna
each
have
of
any trouble
these
with that.
hallways, would you not have to worry about dynamic lighting so much?
Well,
It still
so
counts as dynamic lighting.
no, you still would. It just depends. And do they have dynamic lighting up throughout? Do they have torches up throughout the entire place? If they don't, then you're relying on like elitist shining light, and he can be set to shine light. And
So
then that's blocked
essentially,
off by the walls.
it's set up as daylight mode. So anything that you guys can, like, and as long as
I
there's
see.
nothing obstructing what you can see, you can see.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's essentially instead of like putting
Oh,
a whole bunch of
that's
different
nice.
like, yeah, instead of putting a whole like fuck ton of torches in here, I'm just kind of like, there's light in here because there's torches.
It's nice.
So yeah, as
Okay.
long as there's nothing obstructing your vision, you can see what's going on. So yeah, so he's like, all right, we're almost there. Sorry guys.
No need to apologize, friend.
No,
Little
thank you,
hard on
thank you
here.
for taking us through your stony, tunnely cave home. We appreciate it greatly.
Smooth.
This is an impressive compound.
This place was like abandoned for a long time. I mean, we
Can you feel a Robin with us?
yeah, we kind of like when the Sahaugen took over and like ran us out. We went back here. You know, some of the elders knew about this place and took us back here, so we could kind of establish a home base, if you would, and kind of get ready and to bring our place back. And he kind of brings you down around here. He's like, it's just around this corner.
Ah!
What happened?
The page is having a problem.
Yeah, it's
It's a big
Sorry.
map. I guess maybe if you're.
yeah. I will say, and that's like I had to make it really big, or else like,
It wouldn't be really big.
well, it just like it like one character, like one of your guys's characters would like take up more than one tunnel. Like you would overlap the tunnel, and I was just like, dude, this is too much.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that
I
would be crazy small. You couldn't move anything through there. If you're like, I got a
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Are
that
these
box and
squares
this
supposed
person.
to be 5 foot?
Oh, my page
These-
failed.
These
Oh, they're 10 feet.
yeah. Yeah, each box. Yeah. Do you guys need me to just? Do you want me to just move you to where we're going?
Yeah.
So that we don't.
May as
No,
well,
no.
yeah. that
No,
would
we
be-
got this.
No,
we're
no,
doing
no.
it. We're doing it.
No.
Okay.
I'm just using arrow keys.
Oh, that
Same.
works.
Same.
Oh shit! I guess that works. Yeah. Interesting.
I had no idea.
I'm just playing Fallen Sword.
Where you going?
Oh, sorry.
That's just like the sleeping quarters over there.
Ah!
Oh, thank you. I apologize. I get lost easily.
All right. Just through these doors, and you'll meet the queen, and just be respectful. And just kind of like let her know like what's going on, who you guys are. I'll kind of like let her know that you guys, you know, made sure that all of our stuff got back here, and then you guys can kind of take it from there.
Thank you, Yix.
Yeah,
You've been a great temporary crew member.
that was some fun traveling with you guys. We got to knock some heads in, so that was pretty cool. But yeah.
As is our way.
So he goes through this door, and you should just be able to go through the door.
My roll 20 just keeps crashing.
I just crashed again too.
No, I'm sorry. I'll try to like see if I can fix this to where it loads better.
I didn't know you could just use the
Yeah.
arrow keys. I fucking love that, dude.
Hi,
Found us.
Jared.
Yeah.
How much would this have helped everything?
Not at all. Like, as a player, I really like it because I could be like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mhm.
And, you know, and in a short period of time, I'm like, oh, I look down this hallway. But, you know, like 10 feet's probably, all right, back down. Like, I'm, you know, like I'm not going really far. Like, so it's
Okay,
nice.
so
It's really
we-
nice as a player. And then as a player, too, when it's like, here's a door, and I go through the door, I don't have to, I now know that I, as a DM, don't have to be like, I pick you a character token up and move you through. So I guess that could help some things. You're right.
Okay, I zoom back into this room, and so we
Oh.
follow our guide into this, the first actual door we've seen in this complex. And
We've seen a bunch of doors.
No, we've seen doors. The first one we go through.
besides that,
Yes. So you guys enter a room with 8 guards. They look a little bit beefier than your average. Like they look a bit bigger than Yix. They've got some armor and shields and stuff like that. And then there is a very pale one who's standing at the altar with another like kind of more decorated guy who's kind of standing off to her left. You see that she turns as you guys all come in, and she's just like, Yix, you've returned. And who are these people? We did not. Who? What? Where did you find these people? And you see Yix just kind of goes, yeah, they, so, like, some stuff happened. The captain of the last ship, of the ship, like, died, and these guys, like, came in, and they were like, yeah, we'll make sure that you guys get your weapons, and we'll come help and stuff. And so they did that. They, like, you know, sailed the ship all the way here. They're, you know, the Chiz and Taru, they came up and grabbed some people, and they're unloading the ship right now as we speak. And she's like, oh, I'm so glad that Chiz and Taru and you are all right, but yes, all of you, please introduce yourself, and what are you here for?
Real quick, I just sent a message to my fellow players. Tyrion puts his hand on Robin's shoulder.
She looks at Yix and are they mute?
I'd like to step forward. It'll let me step forward. I'll step forward.
Yeah, you can. Okay, cool.
I gotta stay close to him, Robin.
All right.
gotta
Well,
take
I mean,
3 steps for every one of yours.
if no one's talking, Leadist is going to say, well, my designation is Leadist. It is a pleasure to be humbled in the midst of your royalty.
I can work with it.
Very, very proper. I believe. What are you? I believe I've seen things such as you sinking into the swamp.
I am what is known as a Warforged. We were created as soldiers and weapons. Other than that, I do not know.
Interesting. Others have noted, and I have seen on some of my journeys, many things like you that are lifeless and grown over and in the swamp, in fields, and strange. I never thought I'd see one walking and talking, and never imagined that they spoke so eloquently. But hello, Letus.
Hello,
I am
Your Majesty.
Otho Kent, leader of the Bogstalker tribe. And who are all of you?
We're the crew of the Chimera. We've brought you your goods. We've delivered as paid.
Well, I appreciate that, and it was paid. So, is there anything else I can do for you?
I think Oz is trying to say something here.
Aye. By the authority of the Council of Saltmarsh, the human city down the coast, we would like to know the details of this conflict with the Sahuagin that the 3 of your tribe have told us about. and if such conflict would take you closer to the city down the coast.
Okay, so you know about. Uh, I assume that Yix and Taru and Chiz have told you about our plight. We had considered speaking with the city of Saltmarsh, though we are unsure of how much use they may be, and also we don't really have much of a relationship with them, and are unsure of how they would react to us. We aren't sure if we could trust them. Is there any reason why we should trust you as representatives of Saltmarsh? I'm assuming is what you are.
I can tell you, I think that if you reached out to them for aid, that they would claim to already be embroiled in conflict at land and sea, but may send a token force in the interest of stability.
I appreciate the concern there. We do have some alliances established that we will be meeting with here shortly. Though, what are you ambassadors of Saltmarsh? Are you trying to extend a hand in their stead? What is your purpose in this?
We have much less authority than that. We are akin to scouts.
So you're
My queen. We've been introduced to her as the queen, right?
Yeah.
We know
Okay.
that Letus just said Your Majesty, and it has not been
Majesty,
rebuffed. That is what we know.
Right.
She did tell you that she's the leader of the Bogstalker tribe, and Yix also called her the queen.
Yeah, my queen. I could tell you that uh, as the chimera captains of the ship Hydra, we heard of your plight, and knowing that you're defending your homeland, we personally felt it. Though we personally felt it our duty to come and come and assist and provide you to make sure that these goods and equipment we came across came into your hands. It seems that this war is an unjust one. They've taken from you. And
This is
personally,
true. Yeah.
I personally wish to right these wrongs.
So you wish to help us in this fight?
I would, and my co-captain here is correct that we are also coming from Saltmarsh with the request to find more information, and perhaps we could barter some kind of deal or alliance or things based on what you might need. Though that wasn't necessarily what we came here for. We came here to make sure you had the weapons to defend yourselves and your lands.
We appreciate that you made sure that the weapons and armor that we need made it back to us. She kind of looks over to the highly decorated lizard folk to her left and looks a little bit concerned, and then looks back over to you guys. I have a proposal. I will give you the information and kind of let you guys in on what's going on, as well as accept open communication with Saltmarsh that could possibly lead to something more. If you adventurers could assist us. We've only been here for about a year, and since we've been here, 3 of our members of our tribe have gone missing. Scouts have reported uh, a few miles to the north. They've seen these people, or these members of our tribe, working the lands and around a weird ruin, with a lady who's just walking around. They attack us on sight. We don't know why. If you could go investigate this, hopefully bring them home. You know, we could know that we could trust you, and we'll tell you whatever you need, and we will also open communication with Salt Marsh. Is this something that you could do? It would mean a lot to us, and it would help us understand that you weren't just completing the job before for money, but this is just something that we want our tribe members back.
DM question.
Yep.
Still a bit confused on is north up the coast or in the land, because we had the map issues before.
North is... Hang on. Because the way that they have this map is like turned on its side.
Yeah. So like inland or up the coast.
So north is inland.
Understood.
You guys went west.
Mhm.
But it looks north because of the way that they make this map.
Mm-hmm. So that's why I've been saying up the coast, down the coast, inland, out to sea.
Yeah. So this would be inland. You guys are kind of in you guys are in like a marshland, boggy, like swamp area.
Okay. Different DM question.
Yes.
We approached Salt Marsh from the west. Did we pass a ruin?
So this is, you guys approached from the west, yes, but this is like, you would have come from here. Let me.
Wait, which direction is this quest?
Oh no! If you change maps, everything will go crazy.
No,
Don't do it. Just
no, don't do it.
Yeah.
So, but Oz, you're asking because you're trying to orient where she's saying, right?
Yeah, Bardic lore.
Yeah. So essentially, she's talking about, you guys are kind of at the. If I were to move the map over, but I won't do that. But so you guys are kind of at the mouth of the Dunwater River.
Mm-hmm.
She is saying about 5-ish miles north through this bog is where these ruins are. You know that there are ruins kind of in this area. There's also like she was explaining in like how you found Letus before. There are like other Warforged that are like grown over and lost to time, and like just old stuff that's like out there. You guys would have been probably a little bit more north of that. There's the town of like Silverstrand that's like northwest that you probably would have come from, because other than that, to the direct west of Saltmarsh is literally just like marshes, the drowned forest, and stuff like that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Valheim Swamp to the west. Got it.
So party question. Are we going to accept this?
And so back in game time, they have just said, please go investigate these 3 of our people, which in my head makes you think of the 3 of their people that we just traveled with for a while and got along with. Who they say sometime like that.
So essentially, she was explaining.
They went missing and now they attack on sight. And we should bring them back.
Have we caught the queen's name yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Otho Kent.
Oh, right. We had it from before. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So essentially, yeah, they've been here for a year since the attack on from the Sahagin, and like essentially, like, people go out to fish and stuff like that. There are like a number of like all the guys in this room are clearly like soldiers of some sort. There are soldiers and guards and stuff, but there's also just like commoners, and they go out and go fishing and like go get food and stuff like that. Some of the commoners have like disappeared over the year that they've been here, and so scouting parties had gone out to go look for them, and they were found about 5 miles to the north in some ruins, but like essentially the marsh, the bog, is dangerous, and when they did find them, they had no desire to come back, and they just like fought the people on site. Like they don't really know why what's going on or why that happened, but if they're essentially just kind of like, if you can like somehow snap them out of it and
Like,
bring them back.
Like in my head, I'm thinking this sounds like a job for people like us. Simplest scenario is they attack us on sight. I have Letus, Tyrion, and Pock each grab one, and I go around with some rope.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we bring them back. And it'll look suspicious, but we have a job from the matriarch, so it's fine. So
Yeah.
Like,
Pardon
Well,
me.
and this is
Yeah,
also a
a
known
little,
thing
like,
here.
Like,
pardon me, Your Majesty, as we huddle in and just kind of discuss this between each other.
Okay.
I'd like to accept the mission, but I'd also like to request the continued compatriotship of Chizyek Sentaru.
they've lost 3 folk this way. That might be a hard sell.
Yeah, out of character, definitely no. In character, I'm like, why?
Because they're fun. I like them.
Yeah.
Like we will we will see them around here as we continue work here. This sounds like a job that fits us.
All right.
I believe that the rescuing their missing townsfolk seems to be the most direct path to getting them to share this information with us, so that we can return and get paid for the job at Saltmarsh, as well as assist them. As people whose their land had been taken from them, seems to me as a job I would like to take, but I would definitely want to hear from the entire set of co-captains.
Tyrion says this, but I know when he gets like this and he feels the righteousness surging, you can almost hear the purr. And at that point, there's no swaying him. So yeah. So I would nod to everybody.
If somebody's going to persuade me, it's going to be you.
But I would look to our newest member, because we've gone on escapades like this several times. But how does he feel about this?
Puck, how do you feel about helping another? Oh, sorry.
Not what I meant.
Yep. Cavalhorn.
To Barugal.
Barugal.
Yes.
How do you feel about this? It's a job.
It is a job.
Great.
I accept.
You-
Perfect. Puck, how do you feel about helping another lizard folk tribe?
He kind of shrugs, but is also like digging in his bag and pulling out like part of some creatures in his bag because he wants to trade it off and just trade it for some javelins.
Like we can
Nice.
do that on the way out.
You wanna trade creature parts for javelins?
Yeah.
Or like trade either broken or not fully made javelins for javelins.
What do you got?
I
Some
got
arms and legs and things.
basically a full human minus 2 arms inside my bag still.
Leave them in the bag.
Oof.
The super practical lizard folk.
I mean, if you were to pull that out, the other lizard folk, like the guards and stuff, they would all kind of like look at it and then like look at the queen, and she's just kind of like, "Is this an offering?"
Your Majesty, Okathant. I believe we've come to a unanimous decision amongst our crew captains, our co-captains here of the Chimera captains, that we would like to accept your proposal to um, rescue your folk in exchange for this information that about the not battle but conflict between you and the Sahagwin, and we also would additionally request that perhaps we could engage in some trade with you and your people. One of our crew is a lizard folk, much like yourselves, and is looking for some items, is willing to trade.
Uh, sure. And what is your name and what tribe do you come from?
Looks back at Puck.
Yeah, looking at Pac.
I look back at Puck long enough for me to run and grab a beer.
Or
I want a
poop
beer. Dang it.
Do you guys want to take a quick break right now then, or?
Do you have to think about what your tribe is?
No, I lost my tribe. I already know.
Yeah, well, do you know what the name is, though? Or, well, you just said that you don't have one anymore, right?
2
Yeah.
weeks in a row.
Yeah.
No, they all died.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyrion killed them
yeah.
all.
Like-
Or the majority of them.
I don't remember this story.
It's how we all came together.
That is in Pac's backstory, that, like, Tyrion,
Session
like,
0. Yep.
wiped out a decent amount of, I think Pac was trying to hunt CJ's character or something like that.
Yep. There was a scouting party and Puck was involved in, and CJ's character was there, and then Tyrion and Robin were there, and
Yeah.
there was a big battle, and everybody died but me.
Yeah. So,
I only
I mean,
tripped on 2 things.
do we want to take a break real quick, or do you guys want to continue going? And how do you feel?
Oh, did I trip on 2 things or nothing?
Oh, I don't. I mean,
I can get a snack. Yeah,
Sure, I can take a break.
Okay. Take 5.
Sure.
it's like we paused.
Cheers
The
to that.
plastic fit on the screen.
Yeah.
yeah.
Here comes the ad.
I really just gotta use the banyo.
Back in a minute.
Okay.
Whoops. I didn't mute my mic. My bad.
So good, dude. I guess I could take the ad down since some of us are back.
So I will work on maybe trying to like scale the map down a little bit.
So it stops crashing everybody?
Yeah,
Check
I mean
now.
it's running fine for me, but
Runs fine for me too.
Well, it runs fine for me. Moving around isn't a problem, but then all of a sudden I'll get an error and the screen will go white, and as soon as I refresh, it's back. But
It doesn't happen to me. I don't know if it's happened to everybody. It sounds like still Oz and maybe Savvy.
yeah, and me.
But you all got the white screen?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't catch that you all had that.
Yeah. What is going on here?
I'm back, by the way.
Welcome back.
we're just waiting on Oz. Oh,
Yeah, I think he was grabbing a snack.
I didn't. I totally forgot that.
We're not outside anymore. In the water.
Yeah.
I just assumed that we could hear the waves coming down, echoing throughout the cavern.
That was
Yeah,
my
possibly.
assumption as well.
Well, we can do that and turn on the ocean sounds, but make them like quieter. Not that quiet. Oh man, you know what I keep thinking of too? Because I'm talking like this for her, but it's just like, man, I wish I could do like the Marge Simpson voice.
It's pretty close.
Kind of close,
Pretty
yeah.
close, honestly, yeah.
Right
Homie.
there.
Sound
Yeah.
like one of Marge's sisters.
What?
No, they're like this. They're like this. They're like gravelly. Their voice, yeah, like they've been destroyed by smoking for all those years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marge has secondhand smoking voice.
There's God, I need to find this fucking this TikTok that I just fucking lost it at. Oh, are you back, Oz?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Alright, let me send this video real fast to you guys. Because this is by far, like, the best Marge Simpson. I'll put it in games memes. Wait, what? Why is it not showing up? You guys are... So essentially you guys are going to accept the Quebst.
Yeah, I think that's what, at least what Tyrion assumed and then offered, is that, but also that we could, by accepting it, perform some trade with them, trade of goods, to kind of also get Pock's request in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so she's just like, yes, if some of these, she's like, the guards will come over and just like, what do you request for this trade?
Oh yeah, so I think Pock has some goods and he's looking for some javelins, and I know you're people who live out of necessity, so I wouldn't deign think of trading gold for items for sale. Does the party have anything they kind of want slash are looking for?
I think Pac wanted what, javelins or something?
Yeah, Pock
Yeah.
wanted javelins. I don't know about anybody else. I'm kind of
Yeah.
trying to open it up to the party.
Nothing comes to mind that isn't
Yeah.
already at the ship stores.
I am good.
Are these is this the Stonewater tribe?
This is the Bogstalker tribe.
Okay, thank you.
How many javelins are you looking for? You're giving them like an entire human body, so like that's it's a decent amount of stuff for them to use and eat.
I am not involved in this.
We already used 2 of the arms, so minus 2 arms.
Yeah, but there's like leg meat, other
Yeah.
meat, and there's
So
also
it's
bones and stuff.
Sat in my bag for a second, so I'm just trying to get rid of it. I just 5 javelins.
Yeah.
I hold up my claw, so that's 4. Or do I have 5 fingers?
I don't know, but if you want 5, a guard will walk off into a kind of walk back behind a curtain, kind of comes back here and presents to you 5 nicely made like bone javelins, and yeah. Do you guys, if you guys, we appreciate you wanting to do this for us, and this will truly show us that you guys are trustworthy, and that Saltmarsh is I guess trustworthy and as well by extension, or just maybe land creatures in general are more trustworthy than we think.
But you can
yeah,
certainly trust the Chimera captains.
I will take note of that. It's north of here. If you guys want to head out, or if you need to like rest up, or I don't know what you need to do. Do you need anything?
I wouldn't mind a rest if you would extend the courtesy.
Okay.
Are there any goods you find you have no use for? I have this quarters staff I can trade you. I mean, I don't need to actually discuss this with you, Queen. I actually meant to enact trade with you as a tribe in general.
Yeah, so I mean, if you're trying to trade the quarter staff, is there anything you're trying to like? Is there anything you're looking for? Like they might
I
have
guess
like.
seeing if they have like I don't know, or like I can't think of things off the top of my head. Maybe like a bear trap. Like I
Sure.
don't know, but I don't know if
Throwing daggers.
that's a trade for them. Yeah, throwing daggers.
They have a lot of like bone weapons and stuff. If you're looking for like weapons, it's stuff that you've probably seen Pac make.
Okay.
They have like food and stuff, but they don't, and like maybe like skins and stuff like that they like make stuff, but they're I don't know exactly what you're looking for. They don't have anything like super fancy, and this is also kind of like a this isn't like a well-established home for them. This was like an abandoned compound, like lizard folk compound that they've taken over in the past year.
Maybe do they have any poisons that could be applied to weapons? Seems like a common enough thing. Vial or acid vials.
I could give you I think, what does acid do?
I don't think it's like particularly crazy.
I don't think so either.
Let's see. Acid vial. This is.
I think it adds like what, a D4 of acid
No.
damage or something.
It says short range. Ranged weapon.
If you throw it at somebody.
Splash the contents onto a creature within 5 feet, or throw it up to 20 feet, shattering an impact. Range attack, treating the acid as an improvised weapon. 2d6 acid damage.
So heavy weapon damage at short to medium range, so it doesn't hurt the action economy, it's just a consumable thing. Also, there's that old story about dripping it on like a lock.
Right,
She could
2d6 acid damage to a lock would be nice.
They could probably give you 2 vials of acid for a quarter, just like a basic quarter staff.
I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you. You're very kind. I'm not sure how valuable gold is to you, but I think I should at least give you 5 gold. From my people, this would be an equivalent exchange.
It's certainly shiny.
Right. Perhaps it could help you in buying more weapons the next time you need to purchase them, as you had to have gold for your future trades.
Yes, we understand that you guys want this shiny metal. We find shiny metal. We sell fish, get shiny metal, give it to you guys for stuff.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Is there anything that anybody else wants to do, or are you gonna head out on the journey? Or you wanted to take a rest, right?
Yeah, I just want my hit die back.
Okay. Well, so for the purpose of the map not exploding on you guys, I'm not gonna make you like walk through all these halls right now to find it where the rooms are. There is a spot where they kind of have like a guest, or not like a guest. There's just like a big room. I'm gonna just like move you over there.
Okay.
Unallocated living quarters.
I don't know if that loaded for you. If you're gonna have to move to the left, like move up, up and to the left.
It froze for a bit, but I have my new vision and new lighting.
Okay.
Look at this.
Cool.
So there's a little like sleeping room with a bunch of different like cots essentially. If you guys want to take a long rest, you can take a nap there, and then head out the next day. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Yeah, is there a like it's been like late, right? Like we've spent like the day traveling to get here.
You spent like the day traveling and then like kind of like talking to people and yeah, so like
Yeah, and as long as they can like send one of the lizard folk out to tell them like, hey, about the crew, like, hey crew, I don't know if the crew wants to sleep off the boat or they're more comfortable in there, but I would also
they're
want to
just
offer it up to them.
Like
they're just gonna
they would have noticed the offloading process, and now that we're
Yeah, they help-
But
they
if we're
help with the
sleeping for 8
offloading.
hours, like I want them
Like-
to know that we're not just abandoning them.
like we're in
Nah.
negotiations.
they're just gonna like
Yeah.
wait for you to come back essentially.
Yeah, I get it
Normal.
if they don't want to come into the lizard folk camp. It could be dangerous in there.
Sure. Yeah.
This isn't a shore leave sort of place.
But yeah, so I mean, you guys are able to take a long rest if you want to go ahead and hit that button, and then the next day, you will say that you set off. If that's what you want to do.
Sounds good to me.
I can't think of any extra prep, and I still think this is our best plan so far.
Okay.
Yep, seems to fit
So-
in with what we're doing.
So here's how we're gonna do this. I've got a couple different maps, but I'm not going to. Wait a minute. I think I actually have like a. Just for the sake of like a visual, like overall, I'm gonna bring you guys over to this marsh map. But you don't have to move through here. I just want you to kind of get like an idea of like where
Marshes are
the-
marshy.
The
Yeah,
scene has been set.
the land that you're in, yeah, essentially.
Okay.
But let me find some. We no longer need that. We can still
As
have
we're-
some water.
As we're traveling here, Tyrion wants to take an aside with Pock really quick. Just as kind of like a note about where we've been on our travels, etc.
Uh-huh.
And to be like, and to kind of, hey Pock, I know we've been trying to look for ways to help your remaining tribesmen, clansmen, whatever. I like tribesmen. We can go with that, right?
Yeah, I would call them tribesmen. Clansmen
Yeah.
doesn't have a very good connotation to
But
it.
it gets me. It gets me every time. I'm like, their clan. I'm like, it's just like in Destiny. We're like, it's your Destiny clan. I'm like, does it have to be? Like, can we be a buddy group?
A guild.
Yeah,
An
can we be
alliance.
a guild, please?
Well, you say alliance because you don't work with Blizzard no more.
Right. So we've talking about helping your tribe, and perhaps we could negotiate some dealings between them and these lizard folk. I imagine might be a bit easier than us finding other means of like getting the the humans in Saltmarsh and the creature them there to deal with you instead. I mean, what do you think about helping grow your clan this way?
Maybe a tribe.
Tribe? I mean, I'm gonna say it's not up to me.
Tribe.
It's not up to me.
Yeah.
What do you think, Puck?
I mean, you would ask when I get back there. You would ask me to ask my tribe to move on land.
More about forming an alliance with these other lizard folk. Trying to think of things that might benefit your people. So there was a few.
It's
I mean, you weren't the only
possible.
one left, right?
No, just the person, the people that knew the way back are gone.
Well, it was a
Yeah.
thought. It was a thought. I just want you to remember that I am thinking about our promise.
Yeah, I mean, he's like scratches at his scales under his chin, like, maybe the tribe leader would take up of it.
Wonderful. Great. Forward. Moving on. Advancing.
Does anybody else want to do any role play or?
Yeah.
When the marsh starts to get too deep, I climb on Leadist.
Okay. Leadus would like to talk to Beauregard a little bit. Just, so, Beauregard, the crew seemed to speak highly of you.
They better.
I like that. How long have you been a man of the sea?
Most of my life. Since I was sold.
Oh, you were sold. How did you find your way out of slavery?
Through my might.
I'd like to hear that as well. It's going to be an honor to have you fighting at our side.
We shall see.
Oh.
All right.
Brett just
Advancing.
slowly breaking down them walls, man. All right, so here is how this is going to go. So, you know that this is about 5 miles to the north of where you guys, where this lizard folk encampment is. So each day, well, we need to decide who is kind of leading this. So they're going to give us like a survival check. As long as you get above a 10, you're going to like be able to go in the right direction. If you get below a 10, then it's going to add like an extra mile because you're having to like kind of search. And then each day I'm going to have you roll a d20 to see kind of what you encounter, like what happens. Or not each day, I'm sorry. Each mile, I'm going to have you roll a d20 to see like kind of what you encounter and what happens. So, because this is not going to take, it's only going to take you guys like, depending on how well you do on your survival checks, it's only going to take you maybe a couple hours to get there. You know, it's not super far.
Roll
So,
super low now. Thanks for jinxing us.
so
Okay.
who is going to be leading this? Who is like good at like tracking and finding things? And...
Who's
I
got
have
training
a
in
plus
survival?
3 on survival.
That's the best.
Okay. Is it the best? Yeah.
Tyrion looks up to the sky when people are talking about survival. And he looks around the clouds. He's looking to the gods for answers.
Survival is wisdom. Is Barugal good at survival?
But I don't. I think he might innately be. Hold on.
I know survival's wisdom
is just
based.
+3.
Okay, so
Plus
you
3.
both have plus. Okay, so if either you or Pock want to roll, Pock, I guess you're like familiar with the marshlands and stuff like that, probably. So if you want to roll survival, you're gonna be kind of like leading the party through the marshlands to try to get to this place. So go ahead and roll a survival check, and then that will determine on, you know, essentially how long it's gonna take you to get there.
Is there any way? No, I can't do that because I'm not trained in survival. I was thinking of giving aid, but I'm not exactly
Guidance
I mean,
proficient in it.
Yeah.
Guidance.
can
I
we
do have guidance. I cast guidance.
Okay, so you
Look at
get
that.
you get to roll a d4 then, right?
Yeah.
D4 on top of my survival check,
Ooh,
which
that's
is a 9.
that's
D4
good
is going
because
to help.
yeah, because you would have been lost. That would have added an extra mile to your trek. All right, so Pock seems a little lost. Like he's kind of playing it off. But then
For comedy's sake, and Tyrion try to sniff the air and find his way there.
yeah, you can try. Yeah.
+0.
Pock seems like it's a little bit lost for a minute, but then is able to kind of get his bearings and be like, okay, it's this way. So each mile you guys are going to roll like somebody is going to roll a d20 and then something is going to happen. So whoever wants to go ahead and roll a d20. Actually, there's 5 of you, so each person gets to roll a d20 once, unless you add extra miles.
Okay, I'll
So-
go first.
So
I did. So Bargalt, maybe?
well, you're leading, but you're doing the survival checks because you're leading
Okay.
people through the thing. Right now, just based off of the order that your characters come up in D&D Beyond, I actually have something where I have you listed out. So Barugal is first, Letus is second, Arabin, Puck, and then Tyrion. So if Barugal, if you want to roll a d20, and then I'll tell you kind of what you encounter.
Can he add his
Alright.
survival even though he's not proficient?
It's not a survival check. It's just a flat
just a
d20 to see what happens.
Oh,
Luck,
snap.
luck check. Luck check.
Oh, luck check. Yeah, all right.
13. That's
Yeah,
a
we
lucky
don't-
number, right?
We
Okay.
don't know what's good or bad in this.
Roll a d4.
Totally
Alright.
lucky.
It's a 3.
As you guys are trekking through this bog, kind of weaving through some brush and stepping over, small streams and jumping across rocks and such, you encounter, you kind of walk past, like a small opening in one of the crags in the rock. As you're doing so, a pack of giant rats come out, screeching, and jump for you guys.
Rodents of
Everybody
unusual-
roll initiative.
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
Yeah, exactly.
In
Yeah.
the bogs, too. Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, right.
That's perfect.
So there
Remember
are.
to select your token.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah. I
oh,
forgot to
well,
select
Oof.
my token.
It's
That
okay.
was pretty
I
bad.
am
Hold
so
on.
good at initiative, you guys.
There's only a 6.
I forgot to clear your guys'
a
original
shame.
ones anyway, so I'm gonna have to write it down anyways.
Well, they
Oh,
didn't
the-
go in.
The turn order's clear.
It's working in the
was.
turn order.
It
Yeah.
didn't
I
work
still-
for me.
I still have all of your guys' previous rolls on there.
Weird. I have only the current ones.
Yeah, I got the new ones.
There's no
That's
explanation for
strange.
this.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Also, I don't think I've rolled above a 10 on initiative in this campaign.
You're not fast. It tracks.
I am not. I mean, like, I don't feel like I'm slow. I have a +1, so I'm not like.
Tyrion and
you get
Puck.
distracted.
Tyrion's a 5, Pock's a 5.
Yeah, I know. Who has the higher dexterity?
My dexterity is 13. Pox's dexterity is 14.
Okay, so
That's
it's
a
Puck
difference
first.
in mod.
Puck and then Tyrion. And then the Rat Pack. I don't think that giant rats have. Okay, they're kind of fast, so.
Good.
Oof. They go
I mean-
way fast.
The initiative, I
Oh,
mean, like
boy.
that is kind of like what initiative order ends up being. Like in this instance, how quickly did X,
How do you
Y, or
react?
Z thing respond? Or, yeah.
All right, so,
Like surprise is a rare thing in 5e.
It really is.
you have to like sneak up and not be noticed, and yeah, it's
That's a rare.
so
thing in
battle
5e.
music. I know I have rats. Come on. Oh, rat.
Man, I wish I could share my purchased things with you because I buy shit for you guys all the time randomly. I'm like, there's a $5 pack of woodland creatures. And I just pick up.
Yeah, I mean, I keep buying stuff.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I wish I could just share it with you. Like,
Yeah, I know I had a token for this. What the fuck?
'cause I did
just-
like
I
the
just have-
$5 templates. The templates are
some-
one of my favorite things I purchased on Roll20.
Yeah.
We use that shit all the time.
Here we are. This guy's gonna have to do. Bring him in and resize him. Let's do it. Come on.
I'm ready for you,
Zoom
rat.
and enhance.
Come on, upload, bud.
My buddy just got his first VR set up. His wife
Nice.
is posting to our group text about how obsessed he is.
I mean,
Dude, it's so
if I
much
had-
fun.
Oh yeah, it
If
is.
I mean, it's on my list of post-COVID things to try Chris's Beat Saber. I haven't told him yet.
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, Beat Saber's so much fun.
I got a Quest 2, so I can just
Where
bring
did
it
that
next
go?
time I come.
Will you upload, please? Okay. You know what?
It's like-
Here's how.
It's like try Chris's Beat Saber. Addendum: go head to head with Sue's clues.
Oh,
Good
dude,
luck.
she's so good.
Good luck.
I don't
hung
expect
out.
to win.
I was hanging out with her.
It would just be rad.
Yeah, I was hanging out with her while she was doing Beat Saber like last week, for a minute, and like at her house, and so I was just like on just in the green screen room, just like vibing while she's just like slaying shit. It's like, this is pretty fun.
Like, how much of my D&DR and OSO experience can I bring to this game?
Oh, dang it! It's got a white box. Whatever. Fuck it. White box rat.
Oh
We'll deal with
no! It's not worth buying one.
Is it? So are they medium
It's
or are
also,
they
it's
1
also
by
not
2?
worth getting Photoshop or Illustrator open to make a PNG.
They
with that.
are.
Totally not worth it.
They are small, so
Then they
it
So
won't
it's-
let me make it any smaller than that, though.
small creature still takes up a space. I would know.
Yeah. So, oh, that's true. Yeah. So there's 5 rats that jump out and attack. They are going to, I guess, we're just gonna have them start biting at people, man.
Because they rolled high in initiative.
So,
We've been taken by surprise.
oh shit, they have a +4 to bite. I mean, it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, but they are going to actually. Yep. Let's do 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, that won't work. I'll just have to roll them each individually. 1. Nope. Not 1. Not 2. 3. Are you kidding? 10, 17. One of them.
Wait, now a Robin is on Lita's shoulders. Does it have disadvantage because he's?
I'm not being attacked by this picture.
You're not being attacked. He's
Nice.
not currently being attacked, but also I guess they wouldn't really be able to reach you.
They are small.
They aren't that big. Yeah, I mean they're bigger than like a normal rat, but so literally everyone, all of them miss except I think Pac. Pac, your AC is not 21, right?
No, it's
Wait.
I feel like it's really high.
19.
We're all insanely.
Do they get any bonuses to their attacks?
One
Yeah, it's a
wizard? One wizard is gonna come along and destroy us because we'll be like relying on our AC for so long, and then we'll be like make a dex save, and we'll be like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, they had a +4 to their attack roll. So
Do they have special conditions because like this is their home turf or something weird?
no, they're just a bunch of rats. You take 4 piercing damage as it bites your toe. And it's just like,
oh, Pac, you're not within 5 feet of me. Why'd you move? We were having that conversation, and you moved away.
There was a shiny object.
so that is the rat's turn. So
Can't-
up
can't
next
save
is
me.
Leadist.
All right. Leadist will be advancing, and he's going to take a swing at this one.
Now, elitist rats can be friendly pets, but these are not those kind.
Thank you. Does 25 hit?
Yeah, is that a nat 20?
That's a 19 on the die.
All right.
Plus,
10 damage.
You just smash this thing into oblivion. It's dead.
this is your one.
Okay.
No,
Well,
two
I get
damage.
another attack because I killed it.
Which
So-
one did you kill? Was
this
it this one?
It was the one in front of Borogal.
Okay, so that guy's dead.
This one is going next.
Okay.
The 9 hit.
A 9 does not hit. That one
Ooh.
scampers out of the way. As it just saw its buddy just fucking sliced in half.
Okay.
Well,
that'll be my turn then.
alright. So, Robin, it is your turn. See, these rats are just skittering around.
Sneak attack.
For some reason, I'm not on the turn order list.
I have a,
Oh, you have your own. Okay.
I have my own. You're up next.
Okay.
The turn order thing is acting weird for me.
I have the high ground. Crossbow bolt straight down.
I mean, that hits. So go ahead and roll damage. I guess you get sneak attack. Your sneak attack. You're just gonna fucking explode this rat.
Oh, actually, you know what? I think it's rolling my 2d6. It's rolling them individually, so that's what those are, maybe.
I don't see that. I see you.
I think
No.
it might be rolling like one-handed and two-handed or something like that.
Oh, okay, that
That'll-
makes sense. All right.
Is that
Which
a thing?
If
it
you
shouldn't-
hover over it,
shouldn't be.
if you hover over it, it tells you what it's rolling.
Yeah, and I don't understand that math.
I do. I think I do. Yes. Here's what it says.
Say it.
It says you got. It says that you initially rolled a 5 and a 2, and because you're a great weapon fighter, you rerolled the 2 and you got a 1, and you had to accept the new result.
Okay.
Weird. Yeah, I don't know what the 2d6 is for.
I really don't know.
Well,
That does not make sense.
Oh, maybe that's
I
if.
do-
Oh no, that would probably be like an offhand attack, but because you don't get. the bonus
Anyway,
roll.
I deal 7 damage.
yeah, you just pin this thing to the ground and it's dead. You
I
attack
choose
this one.
Yes, that the one closest to me. Yes.
Okay. It is dead.
I re-
It
I
will
re-
kill. If anybody watches Fortune Fire.
Pass.
Okay. Up next is Barugal.
All right, let's see. It's +4 to hit. And this. That's a saving throw. All right, I'm just gonna bring out the Warhammer and swipe at the rat closest to me.
Okay. Also, just real quick. So it looks like it's rolling 1d10. No, it's rolling 2d6. Never mind. Never mind. Go ahead. You're gonna hit this rat.
Yep, the one closest to me, next to elitist.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, that's a
Roll.
dirty 20.
Okay, you hit it.
Yeah. And then, ooh, I don't know.
Did you one-handed damage, right?
Yeah, the one-handed. It'd be one-handed.
Yeah. So you just smash this thing on the ground and it just explodes, and it is
You
dead.
vermin, be gone.
There are
Then-
2 more left. Are you doing anything else?
Moving around to get close to the next one.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. It is Pock's turn. A rat has bit onto your toe, and it's just like, "Argh!" Just shaking it around like a very tiny dog trying to steal your toe.
Don't be a toe thief.
Pock, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay. I kind of want to like unarmed strike stomp on the rat.
Okay.
Attempt to.
Do you have any extra damage from like having claws or anything like that? Does that? I don't know if that counts like that
I have a
for you.
bite. I don't have a claw.
You have Tavern Brawler.
I don't have Tambro, but that I feel like that's
Oh.
just an improvised weapon, right?
Tavern
That
Brawler
No.
applies
foot?
to your unarmed strikes.
It does.
It includes your own hands and feet or someone else's hands and feet,
So instead of just a 1 plus your strength, you roll a d4 plus your strength.
which means it can crit on a 19.
Yeah. So if you want to just try to stomp it,
The 25.
That crits.
that crits. That is a crit. Yeah. You're gonna fucking crit this rat. Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage. So 6 plus 6. Oh, bludgeoning. No, yeah, it's we're just gonna do 6 plus 6. Because we're doing the double damage deal.
It does.
So yeah. Are you stomping it or are you just like fucking punting this thing? What do you want to do?
I want to like rear my clawed foot back and just like mash it into the ground with probably only its tail sticking out still or something.
Yeah, you slam your foot down and it just splats all over the place. It's like viscera is all over your foot. But it is definitely dead. Are you doing anything else?
I haven't done this. I have a second attack, don't I?
I think you have like an offhand attack. Do you have a second attack as a?
I see hungry jaws. You may try and bite the other one as a bonus action once per
Oh, yeah.
short rest.
So if you want to use that as you can only do it once per short rest. I guess if you take a short rest, I mean that's not that. It's like an hour of you just like chilling. So it's up to you.
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna snarl at the other rat.
Okay. Then it is Tyrion's turn. There's one rat left to your right.
I want to smash it with my sword. Well, skewer it, really.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for attack.
Roll to attack with a 15.
15 does hit. And roll damage.
10 damage.
Yeah, you skewer it and dies. And you are out of combat.
I did not believe in the rats of inordinate size.
So these are all gone. So yeah, you guys made it a mile and encountered some giant rats. The lizard folk queen had mentioned like it's kind of dangerous out there. There's just like wild animals and beasts and stuff, so just watch your step. So if you want to roll another survival check, Pak or Barugal, whoever is going to try to take the lead there.
I already did one, so.
What earlier?
No, the survival check, not the.
Yeah, it's a new one.
So
20.
each
Okay.
mile you guys are going to do
Yeah.
one survival check for the party. Whoever's
Yeah.
leading. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Then I'll
somebody, you want to try it or?
Yeah, might as well. It's a +3 either way.
I think you both
Yeah.
have the same.
We
yeah.
could share the leader part of this
Mhm.
pack.
All right, I'm rolling. Got a 18.
Okay. Yeah, you're totally like, I know where to go.
Yeah.
And so you are totally able to do that. So Barugal, you rolled for first for kind of what you guys encountered. So Leadist, go ahead and roll just a flat d20 and we'll see what happens. 18. Oh, nice, actually. Funny that we were just talking about this. So you guys find
Black Dragon.
kind of no, that would be bad. That those are in swamps though. You guys find some actually kind of like some high ground, some dry land that seems that it would probably be usable for like a camp or just kind of like a short rest. After, yeah, so you've made it 2 miles. At the end of the second mile, you kind of find some nice land that you could probably just kind of like chill for a moment if you want to take a short rest or drink a potion or talk about something or do anything like that, or you can keep moving forward.
Did anybody use anything that necessitates a rest?
I think Pac
Land.
got hurt
Well-
a little bit.
Yeah, Puck got a little touched.
Land that's
Nipped.
not
Is that a
incredibly bad.
isn't that infected there, buddy? Are you good to go?
I mean, I hold it up for you guys to see, and I'm like, I think it's fine.
I
Does
can
it-
check
does
it
this
to
look
see if there's
Does
an
this look
infection.
infected?
Not like an album.
I'm sure it's fine.
I can do a medicine check. I'm proficient.
It all looks like scales to me.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a medicine check.
It all looks like scales to me.
That's a 24.
Damn. Definitely probably hurt. I think lizard folk are you resistant to like disease and stuff like that?
I don't think so.
Or am I thinking of Skyrim rules? I think I'm thinking of Skyrim rules.
As far as,
Skyrim
to my knowledge, lizard folk are not resistant to.
He does not
They-
have any defenses, immunities, or
Okay.
vulnerabilities.
They regardless, like they weren't like
Diseased
infected
rats.
or diseased or anything like that. They were just kind of giant wild rats that
Well,
you know.
lucky. These
Oh, that's
were
good.
very healthy rats and not diseased.
Indeed.
Yeah. So you guys could easily spend an hour kind of just like if you want to like so that Pac could like heal up, like bandage up his foot or something, and regain some hit points. You guys have made it 2 miles in, haven't gotten lost yet.
See how long
I don't
that
know if anybody
lasts.
wanted to say anything. It
Oh,
sounded
I'll
like
take
Oz
the
wanted
time.
to say something.
Yeah, I'll take the time to like give them the broad strokes of the plan I've thought of the last mile.
Okay,
Like-
yeah.
So, we've been sent out to go find 3 lizard folk and bring them back. So, worst case, they will attack us on sight, as they said has been to happen before. In that case, we could grab each one of them, tie them up, and then move on to the next, and then we'll just walk them back to camp, all the way through the bog. Worst case, it won't be that simple. Or there'll be some convoluted reason that they're there.
This sounds acceptable.
I'm sure we'll be able to figure out why they're under whatever kind of spell they're under and take care of it.
The queen did mention some woman, I believe a humanoid woman, walking amongst the ranks.
And
Maybe she is the cause.
my main concern is that if we do not stop at the source, it will continue.
That is a good concern. Perhaps we could take some time to investigate there instead of merely just rescuing their villagers.
I find this agreeable. What say you, Tyrion?
Oh yes, if there is some sort of evil that is binding these people to a will that is not their own, it certainly be routed and bring them back to their senses, as I'm sure none of us would want to have our wills taken from us.
Indeed.
Oh, Robin, Puck?
I mean, it'd just be easier to knock them out and bring them back.
Yes, but then it would happen again.
And they would hire us again.
Interest.
Would they?
Profit. Step 1. Knock them out. Step 2, let them get kidnapped again. Step 3.
I mean, we have to complete this quest 15 times to raise our affinity with the beast tribe.
Oh god, yeah.
Thank God D&D isn't a video game.
Did you guys watch the? Never mind. We'll do that later.
Yeah, not yet.
It's fun. It's very funny.
But that
Okay.
is like, but the vote, like, so with 3 voices saying, let's look for more info as we do this, that seems like the consensus, and that doesn't get in the way of the original of my simple plan. So I'm not going to complain against it.
Excellent.
Pock's not going to complain either way.
And Pock, if you want to go ahead and roll a hit die, since you guys are kind of like stopping, hanging out to like talk, counts as a short rest, so you can roll a hit die. If anybody else gets anything back on a short rest, you can go ahead and take that back.
Oh man! All right. Yep. Should have used something to kill those rats, but no, I'm fine. I'm gonna click.
Okay.
I'm gonna click short rest button anyways. Just cause.
Just to click it. So
Yeah.
you are back up at full health then. So you're good. Yeah.
At Bard level 5, I get my inspirations back on a short rest. Until then, I hoard them a little bit.
Nice.
I believe you.
Okay, so yeah, so next mile 3, you guys have been able to stay on course this whole time. So somebody give me a survival check to find your way through.
It's Pock's turn.
Totes.
Lock it up.
Lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up. You know the word pock means stop. Draconic.
This is
Okay.
the wrong roll.
So
Oh,
you...
that's the wrong one.
One line.
Oh wait.
down.
Okay. All right.
14.
Well, that's better then. Okay, so if I was a real hard ass, I would just make you use that 8, but you know, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. So you're able to, you know, you kind of took a short rest, kind of talked over a plan, got your bearings, kind of knew where you were going, and you're able to kind of make the trek through. The next person is Robin. Please give me just a flat d20. An 8. Does anybody have any sort of fire-ish thing going on? Anything like that?
I wouldn't be carrying a lit torch. We started out early in the days, so we would just have regular light, right?
Yep. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Because
and I
there's
have
a
my
whole...
dark vision.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, it's daylight. I just wanted, if anybody has a torch, but I don't think anybody does right now. No one stated that they did, because there is a whole bunch of swamp gas vents, just kind of like you're going through an area. There's like swamp gas is coming up. So if you did have something flammable or like fire out, like a torch, it just explosion. So
Oh boy.
no one had that out. So that's
Good.
good.
I smell something that I think would explode. We should not light a torch in this area.
Yeah.
I hope someone has a drift globe.
I have a giant
In a
sword
different
that emits light.
Yeah, I mean, he does have a sword that emits light, so that's good. So yeah, you guys are able to make it the 3rd mile. You kind of trek through this area. There's a bunch of swamp gas, but none of you guys had done anything, and you were able to notice it. So you didn't set it off. You know, didn't light up a torch. Somebody like lights a cigarette, just explodes. Taliesin probably would have lit up a pipe or something.
Yeah, I would have like, hey, I haven't talked to what's his name in a while.
Right?
Oh yeah, I
was thinking
forgot
about
about him.
I was thinking about that the other day, and how I was like, well, I could probably find somebody in the city who would like help me with this. So
Yeah, he's gonna be like, hey, how long's it been? When's the last time you?
sorry, man. I was like fighting a dragon.
Dude,
It's been a minute.
Most people smoke their pipe every day.
Right? So, all right. So, go ahead, Barugal, give me a survival check for the 4th mile.
Okie dokie. That's just an 11.
That's fine. So it takes you a little bit. Things are getting like windy. The swamp gas was like kind of like made you a little bit lightheaded, but you guys eventually are able to like find your way, get your bearing. Kind of, you still know where you're going. So then next, Pock, go ahead and give me a flat d20. A 14. Okay. Random encounter. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Dun, 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 dun,
I don't
dun,
like how
dun,
I'm
dun,
rolling at
dun.
all.
As you guys are making your way around, like making through the swamp, jumping across rocks, kind of like going across like fallen trees and such, a large crocodile runs up on shore and goes to attack you. Everyone roll initiative.
Just a crocodile.
Dun, 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 dun,
No
dun, dun.
problem.
I mean, yeah, these encounters aren't supposed to
I
be
do
like
not roll
super-
above 10 on initiative. What the fuck? I try so hard.
got
You
so
go so
far, but
far.
in the end, doesn't even matter. Yes, give it to me. Yes, look at this guy. Look at this big boy. He's large. So 4.
Thick lizard. Watch out.
Can you stop putting the like thing directly over the thing to turn the thing around, please? Please stop. Okay, well. Thank you. Hello, I'm a big lizard. Okay, yeah, so
Lizard
I am a
thick
big
lizard.
lizard.
you are a big lizard. All right, so who rolled what? Survival. D20. All right, initiative. Oh, damn, Pock rolled real good. All right, so Pock.
Puck, recognizing something descended from the same species.
Okay. Barugal.
Kind of, yeah.
Robin. Tyrion. Elitist. And Crocodile. Flat D20, Crocodile. Hell yeah, 3. He's on it, dude. Oh shit. Well, Letus has. I'm gonna guess that Letus has better than a 0 dexterity, so Killer Croc is gonna go last. All right, so Pock, Crocodile is. He ran up out of this water and is trying to bite you guys. What are you doing?
Crest. Pretty far up. I
don't
Kinda
see
yell.
a crocodile on the map.
Really?
Yeah,
I see it.
This guy?
Oh, I see him now.
He kind of blends in a little bit.
Okay, well, then,
Just,
that
the-
just speaks well to his natural camouflage.
Right,
Exactly.
the last die landed on top of him too, from my point of view, so
Hmm.
he was right underneath it for you.
What if it?
So,
Never mind. Axe down, crest up.
No.
Down, crest up, run up, double axe. But yeah, attack with hand axe. One hand axe
All right,
with a 20.
a 20 definitely hits.
Now that's gonna be stuck in my head all night.
9 damage. All right, yeah, it's.
I
Go
so
ahead.
don't even do any of those things that you're talking about, so I have no idea what that is.
It's a ludicrous song from like the early 2000s.
Great.
Go ahead.
Radio,
That
TV, don't do them.
go ahead and roll damage on that. That also hits.
The first damage was 9. The
Yeah.
second 7.
How much is that?
9 plus 7.
16.
Total damage.
Yeah, you fuck this thing right up. It is real hurt. It's just like writhing on the ground. Next up is Borogal. This thing is essentially on death's door. Just kind of like two axes just like gone way deep into this thing's body.
All right. Let's do Toll the Dead. I'm assuming its wisdom ain't real high.
You would assume. Yeah, it has a +0.
Okay.
You son of a
So 13 with save.
orc.
Oh,
Wow.
my
It
God.
was almost wise enough.
Oh,
But
wow.
go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Let's see if I get a big
In the midst
one.
of being
Yep.
severed into 3 pieces. Yeah, it's you see that it's like kind of writhing and hissing as these axes are like gone into it, and then it just like kind of stops, and just blood just comes out of its mouth and its eyes, and it just
Bong.
goes limp, and you guys are no longer in combat.
Da, 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 da.
So you guys
Learn
have
that.
The whole time, Tyrion's just looking up at her. Robin hasn't really even noticed the like alligator come in. He's like, "So is that like comfortable riding on his shoulders?"
Eh,
This is like a non-event for them.
I am wearing
We
like
didn't even-
extremely.
Hold on. Okay, we're done.
I am wearing extremely fine clothes, so they're probably pretty padded.
I've had worse saddles.
possibly. So you
Fair
guys
enough. Fair enough.
kill the crocodile. Who is I think whose turn is it to roll survival? I think it's Pock's turn. Go ahead and roll
Pretty
survival.
sure it's
You guys
Pock's
have made it. Yeah, you've made it 3 miles in. This is the 4th mile. 8 mile.
Mm,
Lose yourself in the moment.
mm.
Okay.
There's
Those are lyrics.
15.
You okay? You guys are doing pretty good.
Even I experienced part of that.
Feel the bog on your skin. No one else can feel it for you.
You all right? So yeah, you are like you know exactly where you're going. You know which direction is up. Go ahead and
It's on the sky.
yeah, exactly. Where did I which fucking
Choose a random.
Okay, here we go.
That.
Choose a random shadow table at random.
Yes. So who rolled last?
I did.
I did.
Oh, wait, no,
no,
yeah.
Pac for last.
Which
For luck,
one?
it was me.
Yeah, locker survival.
Oh, I'm sorry for the flat roll.
Flat roll is Pac.
Hmm?
Was it?
Yeah, he got an 8. No, he got 18? 13.
So I got a rest. Pock got.
Tid.
Did I skip a Robin?
No.
You did not.
May have.
Okay.
No, no. Robin got an 8.
Okay, so I think it's
which
Pock's turn.
was the swamp vents. So okay.
No, I
I'm
rolled
sorry.
a flat d20 and it was a 14 and I got a d4
You're
that
right.
was 1.
You're
So-
right. So you guys had made it to the 4th mile. So this is the last mile. So
Yeah.
it's Tyrion's roll. This is the last mile of the trek, Tyrion.
Flat d20.
You guys have so
Right.
far not gotten lost. Yes, flat d20.
I smell success.
Jesus Christ. Okay, you guys have only made it into like the little random like you guys have gotten real lucky. Go ahead and roll a d4.
Maybe less.
I mean, are we rolling on
Another
the levels?
crocodile.
Are we rolling on the levels 1 to
We
4 encounters?
crush it. We
Yeah, you-
crushed the crocodile.
We'll say for the sake of time because it's almost 11 that you guys are just gonna murder this crocodile. These were there was 11 through 15 was essentially just kind of like little shitty fights of like random beasts that you would find. You guys got really lucky that you didn't roll some of the other things because that would have been like
A full encounter.
yeah. So you guys
Or a
made it through
puzzle.
pretty much unscathed. So what we're gonna do here,
Or like there's a canyon.
yeah. So, yeah. Oh, there's one where it's like, oh, there could be a body of water that you run into that's like a 100-foot radius and like 50 feet deep, and you have to figure out how to get across that.
And if you
But
ford the river, you die of dysentery.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. As
But-
crocodile guts slide off my armor, my gleaming plate mail,
Yeah.
with magical cleanliness, I'm just like, this is what the blessing of Tyre can bestow upon all of you.
So, all right. So I've got a good
Being
ending here.
superficial.
I've got a good ending here, but here's so we're gonna
Someone
go
else
into this.
looks like
So,
they're covered in mud.
as you guys make it through the 5th mile, you guys find you come to the edge of a little bit of a clearing, where you see what looks to be like the ruins of some long forgotten stone building slowly sinking into the bog. There's lanterns that are lit up in what looks to be like probably the like windows and other just like random areas on the property, as well as 3 lizard folk that are gray like the ones that you had just met, that are kind of walking around the tending to some sort of crops. There's some animals that they've got penned up and stuff like that. Everyone go ahead and give me a perception check.
Prepare for my flat roll.
Oh,
My
flat
skill
roll,
fails there.
13.
5.
I got a 4.
Oh man, getting lower than
Wait
me
a
is
minute.
rough.
Mine didn't transfer
Got a
over.
natty 1. I'm so distracted by something.
If you check,
We're talking. We're having conversations.
I'm looking at Robin on Lidus's shoulders, like, how does that work?
if you check in,
Can I ride Leadus?
He might be strong enough. I don't know. But
my roll didn't transfer over. I got a 19. If you want to look in D&D Beyond.
He did, according to D&D Beyond.
Okay. What about Robin?
13.
Oh, I see it. Okay. So Robin, Barugal, and definitely Letus notice that these the lizard folk that are here, some of them seem to be missing fingers. One of them is definitely missing an eye and part of its tail. Letus, you definitely notice that, like, they seem pretty content. Like, they're but I mean, you're not really sure on what the deal is, but they're just kind of like going about their business. They're not really worried about anything. As you guys are kind of watching, or well, actually, no. Go ahead and what do you guys want to do from here?
Wait, what do we see? Oh, I don't see this though.
I'd rather.
Tell
Well,
us
you
they're
you
undead.
see the lizard folk. The details in which, like, some of them are missing fingers. One of them is missing an eye. One of them is missing a part of its tail. Like,
I'd
That's
rather
bad.
stealth. I
This is
want to
very
stealth. Can I stealth? Can we stealth?
Um,
Quiet? Because I'm still down for the
I'm
plan of
bad
just
at it.
kidnapping them.
can I?
I would like to. So are we hidden at this point? Like, there's
you
been
guys
no
are kind
big
of
little-
like an edge of the clearing. They are a good deal away from you.
I hide.
Let me actually.
I want you to let me roll stealth because it's also bad.
Can we all hide before we enter
Yeah,
the clearing
Yeah, you guys can totally, like.
as a group?
I get
I'm gonna-
disadvantage.
Yeah, I also
Same.
agree.
Samesies! Hey, bro!
I mean, as a group, we just don't walk into the clearing. We.
Snap, son!
I have an
Wow.
idea. Okay,
Change.
yeah.
Tyrion jumps into a fucking tree, silent as shit.
We can say
10.
that. Let me do this. Let me bring you guys over
With
to this
disadvantage,
map.
19 with disadvantage.
That will never happen again. And no
Never again. Never again.
Nice.
Plate
That's awesome.
armor. The fuck?
All right, let me give her a go.
I'm
Are
not
we
that
all
much
rolling
of a rogue
stealth?
yet.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, go ahead and roll stealth.
Oh god.
I know.
12.
Hawk is
quiet?
like pretty stealthy.
Like Tyrion
not
does,
today.
Tyrion
Step
has
on a frog.
Tyrion has cat legs. Like so, like he's not wearing boots.
Like,
Like,
I'd like to request special.
True.
I'd like to request special dispensation.
What was
Yeah.
that, man?
Like, the cleric to throw guidance somewhere.
guide somebody, cleric. Guide
Not me.
somebody.
Sit
Yeah,
on
well,
Puck.
I guess it would go to Pock, sure, because
Puck is just kind of
Puck's
like
the one.
walking forward.
Pock's the one who's leading the sneak, it seems. So I guess guidance would go there. Just Add
Okay.
a D4.
Are you guys moving into the encampment then, or like this
I
ruined
wanted-
space?
I wanted
No, we
to
were
see.
hiding.
You're just hiding.
We're just like at the edge of noticing
Never
this
mind.
thing. I thought that was
Okay.
what we kind of.
No,
all
that's
did.
totally
I mean,
fine. I just want to
isn't
make
it why
sure
we all just
that I knew
rolled
what you
that?
were doing.
Or what
Yeah,
were you
well,
saying?
you guys are essentially
Aragorn.
hiding. I don't know. I'm just asking, like, what are you doing from there? You're just like watching.
Baragol.
What were you doing?
You're the one that spoke up, Baragol.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought you guys were gonna go do something else. I just wanted to see, being as a cleric, I wanted to confirm my suspicion that these are indeed undead.
You can.
Do you voice this suspicion?
I wanted to peer at them. I don't really speak up.
Yeah, you can do like investigation or like perception, or if there is a like if you have some sort of like religion based thing that you can do to like determine this, or a spell or something, if you want to try and do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Out of those, perception is the highest. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
19 on the die, so it's 24.
You are able to tell. It looks weird that some of them are missing some like with you also notice with that high of a roll, as you're kind of like trying to figure out like what's going on here, that they are like missing pieces, like an eye, parts of their like one of them's missing part of the tail, the fingers and stuff, but they don't seem like they're undead. They don't seem dead.
Oh, weird.
They just
Okay.
seem like they're just kind of like going about their business. They're not really worried about things. They're just kind of like walking around, tending to like picking stuff up, moving it. There's like I don't have it on this map, sorry, but there's like a little animal pen that has like wild birds in it that like one of them is kind of like tending to. There's like a little bit of like an herb garden kind of thing of like weird looking shit that's going on. But they haven't seemed to notice you at all. They're just kind of like minding their own business, like walking around. Does anybody else want to do anything while you guys are hiding?
I let the party know, like like
I had the suspicion that they may be undead given the state of their bodies, but they don't seem to behave in a similar fashion as other undead as I have encountered. I don't believe them to be undead.
Oh, it's terrible. I mean, they're living, but mangled.
Yes. They've been treated terribly.
Are we going to approach them? Are these
No,
are
I
these the
wouldn't.
three lizard folk we're looking for?
They
They
would-
They seem to be of the correct tribe, but this is a crossroads. Do we jump them, or do we, as you said, search for what caused this?
I think we should search for the cause.
Then, deeper into the ruins it is.
Follow
And
your
I
lead,
look-
Robin.
As, and I'm gonna do something real quick. Yeah, as you ask the rest of the party, do we jump them, or you hear, jump them? My, why would you do that to my friends here? You see that the three of them, the three of the lizard folk, turn to you, and let me find her. As a woman appears and says, "And who might you all be? And what business do you have with my friends here?" You see before you a tall woman with long blonde hair that is kind of caked with mud and grime. Ignore the picture, I just needed a placeholder. I couldn't find a good one. She wears a ragged gray cloak with cloth that wraps. She's got cloth wrapped around her arms and legs down to the knee. She wears a jumbled mess of antlers and bones in her hair, and they're kind of like more like tangled in there rather than like some sort of hat or like circlet. She steps forward to you guys and says, "Why don't you guys come in and have a little bit of a chat with me? My name's Gale. Gale Silttooth." And you see she smiles and her teeth are just charcoal black. And that's where we're going to end.
Oh no, it's a method.
Swamp hag. All right, well that was fun.
Cool.
I was thinking like, like detect magic sight is only 30 feet. That was my first plan of like figure out what's going on. So
Good night, internet.
this is cool. Yeah.
Mini
Good
boss.